My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show.
Okay, we'll just jump into the save right now. Okay, enough of this. Okay, I'm going to tell you something, right? Okay, this is my preseason is done. Okay, I want to show you something, right? This is a bit hilarious. I hope my camera is up. Yeah, okay. Hope the Twitch. Oh, these are YouTube alerts. Oh shit, kebabs. No wonder they're not coming through. All right, guys. Hey, you guys know who goose hitting is, right? I'm treating you like stupid people. You know, right? Okay. Goose hitting. Okay, what are the odds that you can sign him? Like, you shouldn't be able to, right? Approach the sign. Goose hitting is gonna come to me. Yeah, where? Let's we can tell him to be head of youth development. We can tell him to be chief scout, whatever shit, right? Okay. The problem with FM22 right now is there's some very ridiculous things happening in terms of staff signings. I won't say very, because it is very easy to get loan signings for clubs. So, and some high profile managers or coaches, they don't even have to be high profile. The guy can be a head of youth development or manager at Valladolid, right? Manager at Valladolid, and I can ask him to come over to be a coach at Borussia Mönchengladbach. Right, so there are one or two things that are wrong at the moment. So I just submitted my bug report today because I wasn't the one who found this. It was the FM guru, so he was telling me about it. So I said, "Hey, I found this, man." So I said, "Oh shit." Okay, so I went to try it out as well. So we've got these things happening in the game, right? Tactics wise, I think we should be fine. So we done okay, right? So we've done our thing, we've done our training. Oh, calendar. Let's just make sure that okay. Balance early season. Let's do some balance, some more balance early season. We need it. We need this to run to at least October. One tactic as well. I mean, I might change tactics. You know what I'm like, right? I get bored very quickly. Right, with one tactic. That's why I wrote the book, to remind myself. But then apparently I give it to other people like you guys, and I don't read my own stuff. So I'm bad at this shit, man. The Hans Dieter Flick is the ass. Hey, see, in my save. There you go. Hans Dieter Flick, man. Come on. So we got some very, very strange stuff, things happening in the game of Football Manager. So don't get too excited if you sign some. Hey, let's see if we can do this. Like somebody's out of a job. Wait, let's see where Steve Rue is. Is he still employed? He's still a manager, right? So, you will drop. Are you using Daljit? Oh, you using my Total Football shape? Oh, you're using the one that I showed? Wow, that was lethal, right? I love the tactic, man, Andy. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it here, man. There's one more, my Scramjet version for FM22. The goal that you saw on the short, I have a short, right? From my main channel. That short is actually Scramjet for FM22. I'll see if I can pull it up, right? Let me see if I can find it. Bustthenet. Okay. Look at me. I have to Google my own shit. I don't even know where my stuff is. Okay, I'll mute myself.
Jose Maria.
No. We don't talk about Jose Maria here. Let's find the shot. Okay. All right. This is the shot.
Everyone asks me, what have you done?
Okay. And I got, already blood. Jokers. All don't like the video. Two fellas don't like my video. So sad. Okay. All right. So let's see if I can put it into the chat. Oh, no. We don't put it in the chat. We just come in here. All right. Let's go. Right. Okay, so let me see if I can do this way. Studio mode. Okay. Second monitor. Right. All right, so
Oh my gosh, you look so different.
okay, I'm gonna show you guys a goal, right, that is off my tactic for FM22. Okay, so here we go. Game on Inter. Yeah, so this is the tactic. Okay, so watch this goal go, right? Okay, this guy moves in. Watch, this is my white center back. White center back, right? This is my white center back. Oh, this is like winger. This is a white center back here. Okay, look at him go. Boom. Everybody's confused, man. Everybody was confused. Right, so this is the tactic. This is the scramjet for I created this Scramjet version for FM22. Yeah, so I mean, it's early days, so it could work. Why a wingback instead of a complete wingback for this tactic? Okay, complete wingbacks tend to roam. I don't want them to roam. Yeah, I do not want them to roam. Because if they roam, then I might have issues. Because it's already a very attacking tactic, right? So, and kind of like in this version, we are playing Bayern Munich. I'm already very hesitant about using strikeless as the first tactic, man. It means that I might even have to tweak on the fly because I'm worried about this, right? The reason why I've gone strikeless with this is actually because my squad. Look at my squad. This is the number of attackers I have. Alessian Plier just recovered from an injury in preseason. It was quite bad. So he was out for like... I joined the club, he gets injured. Okay. Then Marcus Thuram, he's not exactly your bona fide striker. He's more like a winger, right? He can play as a striker, but we can't really depend on him to bang in all the goals. So we only really have one guy here, called Lars Stindl. Now, again, he's okay. He's not phenomenal. So, and I look at my team. Well, who the heck is going to score my goals for me? Then I looked at the guys. I got Jonas Hoffman. We know all about him. Finishing composure 12-12. Hannes Wolf. I've used him on draft mode as well. He's okay as a shadow striker. Then we got Florian Neuhaus. Yeah, he's another one that can actually play in the shadow striker position. So we've got so many guys who can play as shadow strikers. Except I haven't registered him. Okay, this is even fun, man. Okay, we gotta start registering players. I haven't registered anybody. Okay, can I register him? Okay. Alright, we gotta make sure that we register our players, man. I'm gonna end up with a situation where, oh, I didn't bring my players with me. This sounds okay. We confirm. Don't show this message again. Okay, done. Alright, so we've got our players. Stindl, I'm gonna have to use him. Patrick Herman, this guy's like a winger, so I can use him like in a 4-3-3, but that's about it. The players aren't fantastic. Alassane Plier, I like him. He's reasonable. Alright, he's off in injury, so I don't want to endanger. Brie Lambolo is just coming back from injury. Right. Otherwise, he might be a partner for Stindl. Or I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Hey Azaris, how are you, man? My friend from Singapore. Brother, apa khabar? Hope your family is well. Yeah, but I do streams right now. Azaris, I mean, you should know, right? I'm doing it on what is that channel? YouTube. BTN on Twitch. Yay, Stinger! Yeah, man. So I'll just do some of these playthroughs on Twitch. And then while watching those games, because my kids, right, nowadays, in the evening, they're making so much noise. They want to watch their Barney and the Dinosaur, whatever things children watch nowadays. They take control of everything in the house. So, it's a losing battle against children at a certain age. So I just went, okay, I have got everything in the room anyway, so I'll just watch it here. Almost say no. I know. Yeah, almost say nonsense to Ramesh. Yeah, you can't work. Wait, I know you don't want to say nonsense because you love them, right? So I'm like, bloody kids. And my wife went, you're streaming, honey, but the kids, the kids are gonna make a lot of noise. Are you okay? I said, listen, we've had to handle this many times. So yeah, if they're gonna scream and shout, I come into the room, let them. All right, so we got this game coming out. This is going to be a meh. Okay, because one of the worst ways to start is Bayern Munich first game. I mean, we were just monkeying about during the YouTube live stream, but trying all kinds of nonsense tactics. I didn't even prepare properly for this, so we have to wing this. Okay, first up, I'm just gonna go on attacking. We're playing like this. Okay, this should be fine. Okay. This is much higher line against standard defense, and I won't send the boys up. This I'm going to drop. Okay. All right. What about this? Roam from position on this guy. Roam from position on that guy. Okay. That's a change in FM22 based on somebody, some guy called someone. I won't mention names, but it's not you. It's somebody here, but it's not you. Okay. Kind of sent in a bug report and told SI that we have to remove the gap further forward because this guy becomes Mr. Super Ball winning midfielder. So that's gone. There's no more there. It's not there anymore. But for all those guys using the Segundo Volante, good news for you. Because the role is not used very often, we can still use the Segundo Volante. Tell him to get further forward and become the super box-to-box midfielder. So that's still available. Yeah, so we're going to get a wing-back inside forward. This guy's going to be on attack duty, pressing forward with an AM. AM Muller is going to be on attack as well. AP. The AP is a viable role now in 4-2-3 in a 4-2-3-1 already. It's very nice. Got plenty of nice movement. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully they don't get the service. Okay, we got the opposition instructions. I got my opposition's instructions all baked in already, so that's fine. Any chance of uploading the training schedules? Looking, Auli, it's the same training schedules from FM21. I just just use the same ones. You can just import everything from FM21. So if you're using my complete training schedules and my balanced training schedules, my lazy training schedules from FM21, you just have to use the same thing again. I'll make them available, but what I'm going to do is I am not making anything available just yet because it's only beta, right? So if you want to, then I will do it. Then I'll just, you can go to the YouTube channel, just check the latest videos and I'll be tagged there. But it's the same. It's all the same. Yeah, they haven't changed a thing with the only thing they changed with training is to put back the button. Guys, the only thing they changed in training is they gave us the button back. The button they took out. We had the button since the days of Championship Freaking Manager. Okay. So what they did was somebody in SI House must be so somebody must have been so angry that you couldn't train the other foot, that they must have gone out there and screamed. Somebody in SI Tower was very high, was like, what the hell is wrong with this bloody train the other foot? Why do I have to create a specific training session for it? Okay, put it back in. That must have been what happened, man. There could not be any other explanation. Okay, because it's back in, but the success rate is the same as last year, right? So it's a 20% success rate. So don't expect don't expect someone to miraculously, for it to happen. Second, it's still an attribute from 1 to 20, and it takes a while. So yeah, all those things. Okay, set pieces, corners. What are we doing for corners? Nothing too fantastic. The same. I'm sharing all this with you because it's basically the same as. I'm just keeping it simple because apparently corners are still a bit OP. But I don't know if you guys know me by now, but I'm so lazy when it comes to this. This is one part of this game I don't care about because they are so buggy. Even some of my friends who they hate this as well. Nobody likes the set piece creator. I mean, even guys who work at SI don't like the set piece creator. They want to change it too. It's just that it's such a big gargantuan task to do. They have to do everything else first because it'll probably be depressing, going into the set piece creator. Oh my god, I have to do all the coding for this again. That's like freaking 2 million lines of code. Yeah, right. It's a lot of code, man. All right, so I want to be impressed. Do we do that? Very first game of the season. This thing about team talks, right? I want to be impressed, boys. We're playing Bayern Munich. Go out there, do the deed. What kind of a manager does that? Hand it over to the assistant manager. I don't want to take responsibility for this. Yeah, the default set pieces are still very good. Yeah, don't change. You don't have to change the set pieces. The default set pieces still work very, very well. So here we are, Bundesliga, first game of the season. Borussia Mönchengladbach are home to Bayern Munich. Do you think training makes a difference when the team is wasting chances? No. That's tactics, man. Raw baby. Training does not improve your conversion rates. Improving attributes do. So training only. The most important thing about training is before a big game, have your match preparation activities, right? So you have things like attacking set pieces, defending corners, have those in, right? Because they give you a short bonus, and that's what you really, really want, right? So we're gonna watch this on extended highlights because anything shorter than that will probably be not good. Okay, let's go, man. Come on, let's go. It's trickless. We don't even know whether it's gonna work because I sent this tactic in very early. And told SI this tactic is creating way too many, because I used this same tactic to beat some teams 8-0. So then after that they fixed it just before release. Okay. They must have fixed it. Okay, because I don't get a highlight. All right, we're gonna change things right straight away. I'm quick, man. We're not taking chances here. Oh, wait. I know what to do. Wait, I know what to do. I know what to do. We don't change that first. Maybe we have something else we can do. Bring back on support. Okay. Let's not go on let's just keep this on attacking first. I wish there were a man like you in French. In French, that's Guru. Guru is the same. Crikey. I mean, do you catch FM Guru streams? Yeah, go and check his streams out. Yeah, he knows his shit too. We actually played fantasy draft together. I was 2-0 up on him, and then he came back and leveled the score 2-all because we wanted to see whether fantasy draft was okay. Then we discovered we're not doing it again. I'm not playing with another guy in France ever again because the lag was terrible for me, him and me. For me, it was okay, but for him, it was like, dude, I'm still waiting. Right. So our games were not like this. 18. It was like it will pause like this, and then it will go. Then it will pause like this, then it will go. It was like watching a game in real time, except it was on key highlights. Okay, Ben Sabani, Zakaria, to Hoffenheim, Stindl with the shot. Yeah, FM Guru. He's on Twitch. You just have to do twitch.tv FM Guru. I can check with him. Well, let me go and send him a message. Let's see if he's around. Is he streaming today? I mean, very quickly, I'll just go and send him a message. I think he's FM Guru. Let me go. I'll go and check. I'll holler his name out to you. I'll rather. It's very easy. He's actually the ambassador for SI for France. So if you want to, you should talk to him. Let me see if he's about. He's not about. Oh, he's streaming at the moment. ASM? No, can't be, man. Guru, are you streaming ASM? Don't do that to me. I just talked him up and he's streaming ASM. Just look for FM Guru. Apparently he is streaming some shit. He's a very nice guy. You should check him out. He's a SI. Now he's working for SI. Okay. Oh, the ball goes up. Yeah. So you should be able to help you out. All in French. Okay, we got Lena on the ball. Our goal is not to lose. So we might have to break a few legs. Alvedi puts it out to Kramer. Zakaria. Oh, what a ball to Stindl. Stindl is true. Oh, Neuer makes a save. Oh my goodness, that's the first true ball. Somebody, hey, excuse me. We don't have any true balls. Yeah, wait, somebody just complained. We don't have any central true balls on Football Manager 22. I just did one. 31 minutes into the game. Queshi Pain, thanks for the follow, man. Okay, we got Stindl with the free kick. Don't know. Ooh, what a save from Neuer. Alfonso Pear, welcome to the channel. Okay, we've got Hoffman now with the corner. Oh, I didn't change this. Kramer, he takes it into the box. Somebody clears the danger. It's going to be whoever that player was. The highlights were just too fast. Okay, we're going to slow things down. Okay. Now, you know, this little bar here sets the speed at which you can take a breath in this game. Yeah. Okay, come on. Do we do a shout? No, we don't. It's halftime. Okay. All right, what do we say to them? We'll give it to the assistant manager. Okay, done. Life is simple. Why do you want to do so much work on your own? Often, I don't even do press conferences, man. Okay, Bayer with the ball. Eases it to Ben Sabani. Wolf says, I'm going to give it, but Kimmich shows his quality by intercepting the ball. Right. Okay. Opposition instructions. Just in case you're wondering. Okay. These are the only. You see, I don't use. We got opposition instructions on these two players, left and right. Opposition instructions on these two players. Hang on. This guy's supposed to be right. Wait, hang on a minute. Why show him onto left foot? Show him onto right foot. Yeah, correct. This one should be showing him onto right foot. This one should be idiot. Left foot. Yeah, show him to the left foot. Right and left. Right and left. They're opposites. Right? They're on the same side. That's mine. That's my thing. What do you think about two white centre backs on attack and oh, brilliant. Who's that? Benjamin. Oh, love it. You have the players right, please do it. It's absolutely scintillating. It's the best combination right now in the game for the white centre back. If you have the players for it, right? You can play libero and support because the libero can do killer balls, right? And then you got the wide center backs. So what you want to do is you want to do a tactic which doesn't have too high a tempo as well. That will be very nice. You should look at Ginter. Right, so you have very good libero. That's why I'm playing as a ball-playing defender. I'm a bit wary of playing him as a libero at the moment because I don't know. I mean, this is a tough game, so I don't want to take too many chances. That's a nice ball to Ben Sabani, man. He plays a simple pass to Wolf, and then Wolf into Zakaria. He's gone in. He misses. No, please, God, help me now. How many chances are we gonna miss? Now we have to pause for a course. I need to take my breath. I need to take my breath, guys. This is gonna give me a heart attack. What's the score? So what's the halftime score with Wolves, man? Is it still 1-0? Do you think training makes a difference? For example, if my team is raising chances, I set a bunch of chance conversion. Nope, it won't help, man, Raw baby. Raw baby, as far as training is concerned, is there to improve your attributes. The only thing training can do for a real game, oh no. Oh no. Mr. Lehner, it's early in the season, son. What has happened to you? Potential ball injury. My guy's balls are injured, man. He's lost his balls. Okay. Okay, Kone, you come in here. I'm not putting anyone else. Actually, he can. Patrick Herman. He can do the job. But I want to put somebody because this ball winner might have to come off. Oh man. Ideally, I want somebody who can play in that position, right? So he can play as a DM. This is a bit of a push, but his attributes are fine. Seriously, did that substitution actually happen? Yeah, okay, it did. So what do you want? Oh man. Okay, what do you want to do is training only help. Why the ball such a funky color? Can't it be blue? Look at the ball color. This is a licensed league, right? So this is a licensed ball. That's the thing about SI right now. This is a licensed league. It's got a licensed ball. I got no choice. I've got no choice in the matter. SI has got no choice in the matter. They got all the assets from the Bundesliga, including the bloody ball. Oh no. We gotta get a ball mod, man. Okay, Ben Sabani is on 6. Okay, this is where things get a bit hairy scary, guys. They get a bit hairy scary at this point. Gonna drop the tempo. We look for guys on the bench. This is where I need to replace him. Okay, let's see whether we got any options on the bench. Substitute off. We Florian Neuhaus can't tackle. Okay, we have one guy, Luka Nesh. What's he like? Are you a decent fullback? Okay, you are okay. Your composure concept. 18-year-old is gonna get a debut. No, we just keep going. Okay, Ben Sabani is doing well. So, hey, BK Eaton, long time no see. I'm enjoying the beta. Have you got the FM22? I don't think. Have you got FM22 yet? We have to do draft mode, man. We have to do draft mode soon. Stindl is injured. Okay, everybody's now got ball cramp. Okay. Sorry for the language, but it sounds that way. Whenever somebody gets a groin injury, it's like, for me, it's a ball cramp. Okay, we got a ball. Come on. There's 5 minutes left. Okay, you know, normally I tell people this is not the time for you to have a shout, right? Because the shout doesn't really have much of an effect with 5 minutes left. Apparently, pause the damn thing in the show. What's wrong with this game? The state of the buttons need to be improved. Musiala. Okay, through ball. I can't see the ball as I can't see the ball as I. What a acrobatic clearance of Kramer. Stealing my revenge against Stick Piano. Oh, you need a revenge. I got my revenge on Stick Piano already. I got knocked out of the draft competitions, right? Okay. And I won the game. There was only one game that mattered to me during those draft competitions against Stick Piano. So I beat Stick Piano and I was like, yeah, I beat Stick. Oh no, Musiala, it's Gnabry. It's a phenomenal fucked up goal. Oh man, yeah, FM22. Oh man, we played so well. We should have won. We had a very good chance of winning the game on numerous occasions, right? put through 3 times for one-on-one chances with the keeper. Instead, we don't win the game. We lose 2 players. We lost 2 players to injury. Mr. Good is Bayern Munich put up a fight. I am putting up a fight. Wait, I put up a fight. I lost. One boy had a groin injury, and the other one had to come off. So yeah, we had a big fight. My view on the data hub, well, it's a very good addition to the game. I am totally for the data hub. The data hub is a fantastic addition. Seriously? He was put through? He was put through? And what does he do? He needs to be shot. He was put through, and it's like you just have to slap the ball into the back of the net. He decides, what does he decide to do? I'm taking it to the line. Yeah. We don't deserve to lose this game, man. We do not deserve to lose this game. First game of the season against Bayern Munich. We'll have to get back to Bayern. Hey, Randuga, how are you, man? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining the chat for the first time ever. It's a joke, right? More like lamb. Is that a custom skin? No, this is not. This Bundesliga has its own custom skin. So when you go to the German Bundesliga, right, and you play for the first time, you get these Bundesliga assets that come with the game because it's licensed. And as you know, SI must have some very good relationship with the Germans. They pay for the assets anyway, so you put in the game. Makes sense. But I wish they had a way to do it for all the other leagues as well. But of course, it's going to be expensive. Okay, guys, we got detail level coming in, right? I know that all this is taking some time, but I am very certain come November the 9th, it'll be a lot faster. You notice there's a long lag. I can actually go make coffee, come back, and this thing will still be here. All right. So yeah, this will be fixed, right? I know about this. Yeah. We put up a fight. Yeah, we did. Do you think there's a lot of crosses in the match engine? There's always going to be lots of crosses, man, Cammy. I think there's way too many. There's a fair bit. But you have to remember, crosses in the match engine are not calculated the same way crosses are calculated in OptiStats, right? Even a cutback is counted as a cross. So to you, it might look like a pass, but the machine counts it like a cross. So that's the reason why crosses are such a high number in the match engine. So we think of these crosses as crosses as in a regular cross, right? But in the match engine, a simple thing like the guy comes up to here and he does a cutback, right? To us, it's a pass, right? But to the match engine, it's considered a cross. So that's SI's explanation to me and my explanation to you guys. All right, so do you think there's I keep repeating myself. Sorry, I read the chat. I'm so excited. There's so many people watching me here today. I mean, hi. Hello. Hi, 89 people watching me today. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I don't come here very often. I'm on YouTube most of the time. But I decided, hey, I should come back to Twitch, on weekends, since my kids have taken over the damn TV and all the entertainment devices in the house on weekends. So I told my kids, you can have all of this, I'll have Twitch. So for the guys on YouTube, this will go out as a recorded stream again on YouTube, and then I will do the highlights, the 30-minute highlights as well. Elephander, my friend, where have you been? It's been so long. My goodness, Elephander, you're one of the first few, watching my stream. Evander as well. Oh my goodness, we'll toast some fine Belgian beer to your health later. Thank you, sir. I'll toast to your health too. HMD Corrupt, nice to see you streaming again. Used to put you on during my work week. I'm so honored. I am so honored you did that. Hope it didn't get you into trouble, because I got into trouble a long time ago when I was at work. I was at ESPN, right? So this is back in the day before we had internet. We had these chat rooms, chatting away. Nobody's watching. Hey, hello, darling. How are you? Are you comfortable? What are you wearing? So chat. Okay, because honestly, I was like, honestly, I have all day because I'm waiting for live shows to happen, right? So I used to do live shows, and I'm waiting to direct and stuff like that. And then one day the IT fella goes and reports to my boss, and he tells my boss, see, this Daljit, right? He spends a lot of time on the internet, in the chat rooms. The good thing is they don't know how to check chat. I used to tell him, yeah, we're chatting about the football this weekend. Who do you think is playing? Who's not playing? What's wrong with that? That's my job, man. I had to back in the day, they didn't have that many people tracing shit, man. You should grow out a Espirito Santo beard. I like stubble. Yeah, my wife already hates this. She's already banned me from coming too close to her because it's apparently painful. Borussia Mönchengladbach. Wow, we had the first defeat of the season. All right, we're going to stick to this. I'm going to stick to one tactic. I mean, I have another tactic, which is this. Okay. We'll switch that easily. And of course, we have... I'll show you guys my tactic. Okay, we've got loads of tactics here. We've got so many. I'll share with you. This works. I'll show you some of the tactics that work on FM22, right? This works. Fullback support, Mazzala, DLP. This is like a bulk basic 5-3-2. But when you play white centre backs like this, and even you hit an underlap, don't expect them to underlap so aggressively. You need somebody here, right? So I'll show you what I mean. Where's my other tactics? Dropbox, go. Go to Dropbox. FM22 files. Is it here? 343 Strikers. Holland Retro. Sheffield United Strikers. No, not this, not the one. He's somewhere. You gotta find them, man. FM tactics. I know it's FM 22, FM 22. We'll find it one of these days. Let me see here. I don't know, man. I'll find it somewhere. See, I lost my own tactics. It's here somewhere. I've got one already. Oh shit, now I gotta look for my own damn tactics again. You know how annoying it is? Okay. Where did I put my tactics? Yeah. FM22 documents. Because I'm not supposed to have them. Version 1. Oh, this is it. Oh yes, it's one folder up. Where did I put it? It's not here. Okay, shit. FM training. Oh, it should be in a Discord folder. FM22 Discord. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, alright, I know it is now. Load. FM22 Discord. Yeah, I'm getting all my. We're getting all the FM. I'm getting all the stuff for FM22, so I can share it with you guys. Where's my SG? Okay, there we go. This tactic, guys. This is insane. Let's play this for a while. Okay, I'm gonna play it. I don't care. You spy the 22 version of Liquid? Yeah, there's a 22 version. A lot of tactics from bloody 2003, guys. This was a tactic I made in 2003, right? So the concept of the tactic was very simple, right? So we have this white centre backs back in 2003, right? We couldn't send the players out, if you remember, right? So we had to put arrows on them, right? So to get them into the wider positions. So you used to put an arrow here and an arrow there, right? So we got this, and I got Neuhaus playing here. I think this can work. This is going to be a winger on the left. We got advanced forward. We got DLF on support. We got inverted winger here. Focus play. Okay, we'll try this. See, I mean, it's only what's the worst that can happen, right? I'll have to recover and get my way back in again. Really struggling? Oh man, you play a 4-2-3-1 again, pressing will be fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's Chico. It is Scramjet. This is my Scramjet tactic. But I don't know if it's gonna work, so let's see if it works. I tested it on a few games, but it's not enough, right? You have to play it for like an entire season and two. Yeah. And then you could then eventually find the right players, because Scramjet's biggest weakness was he needed like a 5-game bidding period. Even back then, he needed like 5 or 6 games, and then you had to find you still had to find like at least 1 or 2 of the right players, especially the guy up here, the feeder. We have one feeder here. I already got a corner highlight, man. That's fast. Hoffman with the corner. Crosses seem ridiculous. Yeah, they got a lot of crosses. But I think a lot of these crosses, you have to be very careful as well. Cutbacks count like crosses. Like, if the guy comes all the way here, there's a cutback. It counts as a cross. That's what SI told me. Already, the ball back to Ginter. That's nice. Plays it out to Kramer. That's a halfback. Ooh, what a ball. Ooh, yes. Tyndall takes it. Thuram takes it. Oh, yeah, baby. Go out to the flag. Playing the way I want it to play. Yes, babies. It's going to work. With the right players, it's gonna tear these teams apart. Come on, baby. This is our own tactic, man. It's gonna work, man. All I needed was the white centre backs to go out. Oh man, do you see this by Leverkusen? I love this tactic. Yeah, but then I need the right players too. Okay, you don't have the right players for it. I think I'm gonna get owned. So that's the white centre back. He's supposed to do underlapping, right? So he's going to have this time to do underlapping runs. Cuts in, and Hoffman comes in. Square! We are two. We are there. We are there. We are there, guys. What a goal. This is like a tap-in. Definitely works, man, Azaris. Okay, we go. Adraki comes in. I don't want to play this because if I play this right, I have to. If it scores too many goals, I get into trouble. Then I have to send it in. Then they have to plug the gap. I already sent in one tactic. Please don't make me send in another tactic. I don't want to send in another tactic. I just want to keep this tactic. I don't want to send. Because the problem is I send in all my tactics whenever they break the match engine. So I don't know if this is breaking the match engine. It's playing to how I had perceived it originally when I made it in 2003. The idea here is very simple, right? Stretch the field of play. So we stretch the field of play with these guys. The guy that is coming off the pitch right now, apparently, he's injured. These guys don't want to work for me anymore. Huh? Either foot is okay. All right, we get an either foot. Had 2 injuries already. 25 minutes in. 6-3 win at Watford for Manchester. That sounds like a damn good win. That's a damn good win, man. Okay, go. Nice. Look at the way they mark the player. Already looks up, sees Tyndall. Tyndall needs to, okay. That means I have to go and get a player that's got a good jumping reach for this position. That's original. This guy is supposed to be an all-purpose action advanced forward, right? This role is damn important. If you get a short ass for this role, it's not going to work. Shit, it's true. But he's going to have to try and chip the keeper. Are there more changes from 21 to 22 than 20 to 21? Yeah, there's a lot more changes because the inverted wingback is now a role that is going to stay parked in his pocket. So remember in FM21, when you play the inverted wingback and you play an overlap, right, he will do the overlap. Now he doesn't do that anymore. He stays in the DM pocket. Which means that your inverted wingback tactics are now interesting because you can actually have attack duties. Where previously people just play support duties for the central midfielders. Now you can actually have a few attack duties. Oh man, they scored an equalizer. Poor defending, man. How's the 4-3-3? The 4-3-3 is always going to create few chances for you in the game. You have to push more players into attack for the 4-3-3 to be viable. So that's something that you have to bear in mind when you make the 4-3-3. You have to go round a block because you only got one player. You got a lot of players wide, so you have to go round blocks, which is the biggest challenge of a 4-3-3. So you have to do things like overloads and stuff like that, and you have to do that. You have to go around the block, right? So you have to use those. You have to use the full width of the pitch. Most people, their 4-3-3s have low XGs, right? Or they could have high XGs, but a lot of low percentage shots. Yeah, Kramer, come on. Already to Bayer, goes down the flanks. Got plenty of options. Now we do the run around. Come on, guys. Okay, good. Wolf. Okay, does it. Nice. Boom. It's 2. Is this the same tactic you showed yesterday in YouTube? Skufakos is the one on the short. we showed the underlapping wing back, right? This is the one. I didn't want to, please, yeah. It's fantastical. This looks too easy. 2-1 up. Yeah, don't say it, Azaris. You're gonna jinx me, you know, I tell you. Comes in, first things it says, my Singaporean friend tells me it's too easy. I like this. Okay, keep it up. Go, go, go. Shik takes the ball. Oh, don't get a penalty. Oh no! Shoots, what a block. Oh no, it's a header. What a save from Somla. Okay, come on. Okay, we're not gonna say anything, right? So we're just gonna chill. Shake out to frame. And I'm not playing maximum pressing intensity, FYI. I'm just playing 3/4. Oh no, 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 no. Good. Okay. There's no maximum pressing intensity in any of my tactics. I never had the need to do that. So even in FM21, I never played maximum pressing intensity. I've never used game pressing, for that matter. Okay, this is good defending. They're keeping it tight. That's nice. But you know something, this kind of highlights is a recipe for disaster, right? Like the AI has the ball and then we are defending and they're going to crack one from outside the box. That's safe. Maximum pressing, good headless chickens most of the time. Yeah, it's just boring football. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, we'll leave it to the S-man. Second, okay, now we're going to encourage the boys. Come on. Frimpong, good boy. Follow, don't let him. Keep up. Good work. Yeah. The problem is they got these doubles happening. Wing back and full back. Okay, all right. Ginter or very. My tempo. Guess what? You think it's high? Is it? This is low. This is low tempo. Bayer out to Wolf. Nice work. Ooh, we should have scored our third goal. Man United, Liverpool should be fun watching Ole getting. I don't think so, man. I mean, I think that the United Liverpool games are still very tough derbies. The players might show up, and it's an obvious. There was obviously something wrong when they lost that game, right? Because they didn't really have like when United don't play well, it's normally because they don't have that holding presence, trying to win the ball back. Oh, nice. That's how you win the ball back. Rob. Okay, square. Oh, he tried to. He hurt me. This is at Old Trafford and the Manx show up. Yeah, it'll be a fight. Exactly. Wolf, straight into the keeper's hands. The only thing keeping his head above water is world-class players. And the fact that they agreed to his rebuild project, right? So, yeah. But there's a lot of managers, there are a lot of commentators and pundits that are calling for his hit. Nice work, Elvedi with the ball. Slides it. Whoa, nice. Neuhaus shoots. It's number 3. Guys, we are doing it finally. We are happy as can be. What a goal from Neuhaus. So we lost the first game to Bayern Munich and we've come back 3-1 against this team using Scramjet 2022. But I don't even know if it's going to work for long. We just created this tactic. We'll see how it does. Stindl. Yes, Stindl. These players are not playing badly. Stindl, okay, nice. Check it back. Oh, what a ball! Woof! Oh, the defender got in a last-ditch save. Elario. Okay, good. Follow, track. Nice work from Elvedi. Just very good defending from the boys. Okay, we got 6.5 on Alessian Plia. This player is a bit of a worry for me. Wolf won't score. He plays for Bayern. Believe that, right? So our combination here is working very well. A wide centre back on attack who's supposed to be doing underlaps doing well here. So that's good news. We have a problem in Ginter. Ginter doesn't want to stay at the club. So I have to get my focus back on track by looking for a central defender because he wants to leave the club. He's very unhappy. I tried to get him to sign a contract. He said, no. Take the contract and shove it up your ass. That's basically what he said to me. Okay, so we've got Lucas Nets. We're going to put him here. Okay. Right. Okay, we got Summer. Taking short kicks. I might want to roll it out. Wolf, nice work. Ah, yeah, you're right, man. Who is the one who said Wolf? Bloody guy plays for Bayern Munich. One of you, right? You guys, hey, I'm gonna go home, man. I want to turn off the stream. I'm gonna turn off the stream, man. Andy, I don't want to play anymore, man. You guys are up. You guys are jinxing me. Like, what the hell? Play for Bayern Munich. The moment you say that, he gives the ball away. And we almost get a score. Never trust a guy called Wolf. Evander, you two joining the, yeah. My goodness, you guys. I thought you were on my side. You guys are one big merry family all coming in right now. Okay. What are we gonna do now? You got 5 minutes left. We've taken another lead, but we want to make sure that this Joker doesn't die a unnatural death on the pitch. The thing about FM22 is you gotta know which are your high, what do you call it? There's positions on the pitch, right, that get worn out the most. Like if you're playing a 4-3-1-2, use your wing backs. Yeah, so you gotta know in a sense, and you kind of feel it. Yeah, some of these roles you'll notice the drop, especially with tight mark. You give them PIs as well to tight mark and press always. What the hell is DRB? Oh my goodness! See, we knew this was gonna happen. Amiri comes in from the back post. What a ball! My defenders are getting tired. Okay. We're gonna have to regroup. Okay, then what else are we gonna do? I'm gonna drop the overlap and the underlap, and I'm gonna jack this all up. I'm gonna do this and do this. Okay. Yeah. It's 88 minutes left to go. Drop the tempo a bit more. Okay, we're gonna have 6 minutes. We can't make any more substitutions. Come on, guys. You gotta see this game out. But they're down. They're also down. But they've lost the player. Aranguiz is gone. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I mean, it's bad to say that, but yeah. I mean, they have lost the player. Why do you want to give them back? Why does my team want to give them the ball? What's wrong with my players? Come on. They were just teasing them. All right, man. After a 1-0 defeat against Bayern Munich, we bounced back with a 3-2 win over Bayer Leverkusen. We'll send the assistant to deal with these people. Okay. All right. That's not too bad. Borussia Mönchengladbach, Bayer Leverkusen, 3-3. Our first game. This was a decent start. Jonas Hoffman injured. Another one. Bites the dust. Dung, 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 dung. The Monschen Scramjet project is on. Okay, we'll send the assistant. Surprise, the result leads the way. But that's not us as Freiburg. Okay, so Data Hub. I think we haven't played enough matches, so we won't know. So once the Data Hub comes through, we'll just start sorting out Data Hub. I don't know if you guys, you guys, some of you probably have seen the main show, right? But here, I'll just show it to you again. I've done this detail level for a reason. All right, especially I've got a lot of these competitions, right, for youth players that I'm tracking. Okay, the reason I do that is because I want to know. And we'll do this as well. Main stages. When this happens, actually, this is not the time to do it, and there's no Euros right now. Okay, but we'll do. I should do it and just leave it in. Okay, you can also use the scroll wheel button to do it. Because I love to hunt for wonder kids, but I like to do it my way. Right, so I got a short list here. Okay, so this is the short list. This is a preliminary short list, right? So my scouts will go and then I will see, like, we've already got one guy here, Samuel Major, right? So he's 19 years old. They found him. Contracted to Salzburg. Okay. I think he's already playing. Oh, he's playing the Austrian First Division. Okay. I'm gonna add him to. So once we know, right, then they'll come inside this list. This is my Moneyball short list. Then I'll start adding players in here. Okay. You can come in here. So this is the youngsters, right? So they have played senior teams 5 and 8 and 14s. Because the thing about when a player is very young, 17, 16, 8, 17, 18, right? They could be playing for a top team, but they're still playing for the youth team. But I want to sign him before he gets the Wonder Kid label. So once you see appearances, but he's already playing for a senior team. This team is in the Austrian First Division. Oh. Right. Now. So once they're good enough, I want to sign them. My scouts find enough players, that is. So I'm still tracking. We got to scout the Simons out. So we got all these places that we're going to. You guys know, right? South America has been changed. There's no more West anymore. And East is North and South. North and South, yeah. So this guy's my free-flowing scout. I always have one available. Okay. Post-match analysis. Last match. There's no match momentum. This is a known bug. Yeah. So looking at our tactic, didn't do too badly. We got advanced analytics already because we went and hired a few staff, right? Performance analysts. Sight to behold, I mean, this is not really. So there are a lot of key passes coming from our wing backs, which is very important. Okay. So this is our white centre back. This is Remy Bensabani, who's the wing back. This is, yeah, so I was playing Remy as the white centre back. Oh, nobody told me. You guys didn't even warn me about it. Yeah, then we have Christopher Kramer. It's not too bad. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, I'll go through the data up later. Let it populate first. This is more important to me. I actually want to see how many shots I had inside the box to know whether the tactic is any good. Because if a tactic gives you a very high XG, right? But you have a lot of shots with the head, a lot of shots coming from direct set pieces, right? Then it's kind of a crap tactic. So you want a lot of our chances were coming from inside the box. That's not too bad. Okay, so we got 2 goals, 8 attempts, 8 with the feet, all inside the box. Okay, we had a high number of clear-cut chances. So that means the boys have to improve their shooting. Give them a couple of matches. Let's see how it goes. So we created a lot of clear-cut chances in our first game with that tactic. There's plenty of hope. So it's not the tactics' fault that we didn't score more goals. It's the players' fault. So we're going to change this to set pieces, attacking corners. Guys, the same set pieces from back then are still working now. So. Thank you, SI. Oh yeah, look at that. We're trained the wrong tactic. Oh shit, I've got 3 tactics. So let's just go in here and ditch the other tactics first. Okay, otherwise it's going to take forever to do the thing. So we'll clear this slot. Oh no, we're going to play that tactic only. Oh man, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go next match. DJ Lazzarini, how are you, man? Can you check on St. Pauli? St. Pauli. Okay, St. Pauli. All right. The players, these all I don't have full detail, if you're wondering. Red Leifring is a Red Bull affiliate. Yeah, North and South America, because the last year when we had East and West, it was open to exploit. Because you can find all the cheap players on one side of the continent. So I think they wanted to redistribute it. I mean, make it a bit more costly, I guess. Because there are way too many scouting exploits in this game. So easy for you to go around and get all the wonder kids in the game. Yeah, so I guess they wanted to address that. I'm not sure. I don't know the reasons why they did that. So these are all the players at this club. Sao Pauli, they are 8 in the Bundesliga. And let's see. I don't know anything else, man. Profile season preview. That's about it. Oh, how much is the sponsorship income in this league? Wow, 450k. That's the lowest. Okay. I hope that's what you wanted me to check, man, Lazzarini, I don't know what else you wanted me to look at. Borussia Mönchengladbach, we've got groin, legs, torn hamstring, but this is because of specialist, right? So it's injured again. This guy keeps getting injured. Scouting update. Oh, what's that? Okay. Oh, Daniel Zagadou, recruitment team. I mean, okay, but slow and not worth the money. Anyway, I've got a problem. I mean, I gave myself a challenge in this one. No, I won't say a problem. I got myself a challenge. I cannot sign anybody until the winter break. That's the rules in my little thingamajig, my safe, right? So I have this first transfer block, so I can't sign anyone. So we got this problem with Ginter. So I've got to find another central defender soon. I mean, I can play Dennis Zakaria there, but it's not advisable. Okay. Tiger Tails! Long time no see. How are you, man? Okay. Training week in review. We want 2 more games before we get to our whatchamacallit? Data hub. Yes, I'm a bit, if you can't tell, I'm still a bit tired Futa Wave because I didn't sleep, man, when the game launched. Futa Wave, thanks for the follow, man. You always take off first, Raja seems right. Yeah, it does seem right? I don't like the idea of signing immediately after I join a club. That has been me for a long time. Okay, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Union Berlin. How are they doing? Let's see the situation, right? Union Berlin. Okay, we got Data Hub, there's no news. Okay, we got no next opponent, overview, nothing, zero, jack shit. Apparently they don't work. Like, what the hell? Okay. So we, like, certain things in this game, I wish they would give us. Okay, you, Union, where are you, Mr. Berlin? Where are they? Am I blind? Oh, they're at the bottom of the table. Yeah, this is gonna be challenging, man. Chico D'Amico! Let's go, man. BK Ethan and Chico in the house. Jupa, Mr. Jupa, how are you? Okay, team selection. Let's go team selection. They're playing a back 5. Well, we'll see how we do. Okay, we got Nets. Okay, our left back is injured, right? Last Dindle, you piece of shit. You can't even score a goal. But we got all these problems in front, right? Remember the last game? Hansi Wolf decided to round the keeper. Had the bloody whole goal waiting for him. Decided, oh, guess what? I'm taking it away from goal. Okay, we're not gonna bring Briel and Bolo with us, right? Instead, we're gonna remove him from position. What I want to do with Briel is go to training. We haven't decided our training yet. Normally, I have my training sorted by now, but alright, we'll do that then. We'll do this. We'll do training after this. We'll do the training after this. I mean, we'll play this tactic or variations of this tactic for the rest of the season. I don't want to change tactics. Okay, so let's go. Oh, no, not submit. Comano, Zakaria, Alvedi, Jack. Who's this? Dribbling is 7. First touch is 11. Jumping reach is 11. Why am I asking for trouble? This guy is too slow to be in the center. And Sabani, Ginter, Luis Bayer, 12, 14. At least his dribbling is better, so I'm gonna get Bayer to play instead. Okay. Alright, get Bayer. Yeah, Neuhaus, I kind of like him. We got Manu Kone. What's his attributes like? Passing, vision, decisions. He's not gonna unlock any defense tomorrow. Okay. What about Neuhaus? Passing, vision, decisions, flair. Okay, he can unlock defenses, so we'll put him instead. Okay. Alright. Have I found anything I don't like? Okay, the first thing I don't like meetings. We've seen the report after the meeting. Once the meeting ends, right, I see this long line of text, man. Ginsburg. I hate meetings. I mean, that's been my nature since I was working. But the good thing is you can opt never to attend a meeting. So I took that option. And then other than that, I mean, scouting, after I'll show you guys scouting, right? There's certain, I mean, I can live with the things. So far, I'm enjoying this save. Yeah, I'm enjoying FM22 a lot more than FM21. because of the fact that I can play white centre backs. You know how happy that makes me? Because it means, because in FM21, there was all these battery systems were just not viable. I won't say they weren't viable in the sense that you can't play with them, but because you can't do so much with them, you know, like we want our centre backs to actually push up the pitch, create a pendulum effect so we can bring more players into attack. We just couldn't do it in FM21 because it just stayed rooted to the halfway line. But now it's a different story. So we got all kinds of options. I can actually bring back old tactics from I made in like so many years ago, which are all based on that principle. You know, you want the centre backs to get up the pitch. So now we can. So this just means all these tactics are bang, back in again. On cue, 25 seconds into the game. Borussia Mönchengladbach have taken the lead. Man, this is beautiful. This is what I want to see. Because the moment those white centre backs come up, look at that. They push everybody up the pitch. So you can afford to be a bit more creative with the tactics. And that's what I love about FM21. That's my Benzabani. He wouldn't have moved up had Benzabani not been here. But in FM21, this guy stays here, this guy stays around here if that kind of thing happens, right? So you have to put him on attack just to get to the box, which was very annoying. So yeah, I like that. I like this. It makes my tactics really sweet, man. Yeah. Okay, we've taken the lead. We'll encourage Doyle. Maybe tell them to encourage the team even more. See what happens to them, right? Body language all changes. Like, what the hell? Uninterested in the feedback. What kind of manager is this? Encouraging us. Come on, boys. You're doing well, boys. Get another goal. If SI is trying to replay as you're the manager, you would only call for a meeting if you want. Yeah, exactly. I hate meetings. I think meetings are, in real life, meetings are a waste of time unless you have something important to say. Right? When I was working last time, my meetings never lasted more than 15 minutes. The meeting is done in 15 minutes, man. If the meeting has to take longer than 15 minutes, there's obviously somebody doesn't know how to do his work. And it's like for critical stuff that require a lot of people to, a few people to come together and, like collaborate to solve a problem. Otherwise, send me a memo. Oh my goodness, Turam. What a shot. Rudiger was elite today as the white centre back. Norwich couldn't deal with him. Yeah. Antoine, yeah, that's the thing we couldn't do in the game, right? Last time. We couldn't get this Cesar Espelego. The worst thing is that I couldn't get Diego Simeone's tactics done, especially when he started playing that 3-5-2 of his last season. So people are going, can you replicate Diego Simeone? I'm going like, you can't replicate Diego Simeone's 3-5-2. It just can't be done. Okay, go. Track, you sweet thing. He went in, but now they cover. Oh, block. That's what I call defending. That is what I call defending. Beautiful defending. What are they using? They're using a pressing forward, a complete forward, wing back. The right wing back is wasted already. He's gone. He's being bullied to death. Zakaria out to Bayer. Bayer finds Zakaria. I like Zakaria. He's a nice player. Good player to use. Thuram, nice passing. Okay, we're gonna lower. Oh man, that was nice. Okay, we're gonna lower tempo now. Go direct. Yeah. We'll stretch this game a bit more. In my company, we have a meeting every 2 weeks. This lasted, oh my god, where everyone talks about what they're doing. Oh, I don't understand why people have meetings like that. Why the fuck do you want to have a meeting telling me what the fuck you're doing? I hate those kind of meetings. Like, I like hate that. I don't want to know what the fuck you're doing. Send me a bloody email. If I'm interested in what the hell you're doing, I'll read it. But what the hell, man? Like, this is what I'm doing. I've been doing this for the last 10 days. Yes, I've been stapling paper. It's not like it's just like, hate this. Well, that's the worst kind of meeting to be in. It's actually a sign of poor leadership, right? When you have to have a meeting that lasts more than 30 minutes. It's actually a sign of poor leadership. And when people tell you, no, we need those kind of meetings, it's not. No, it's because the guy at the top of the food chain, right, has to convince people higher up that he's actually doing his job. Yes, we have to have these senior meetings, because otherwise I don't have anything to do. I have to go and play golf. Okay, I'm not happy with the performance. Yeah, I decided to take it over myself. Andy D, how are you, man? I like to see Anthony from Ajax in Liverpool. Yeah, Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. That's a good shot. I actually want to see Rafinha at Liverpool from Leeds. Okay, nice work. Zakaria out to Ginter. Oh, that's the end of the highlight. Oh, I've got a question about the white centre backs. Will your defense get too exposed with two white centre backs? No. It might if you're both on attack, but if you have a DLP, if you have a DP or DM, right? So the best DM role actually is the halfback. In my honest opinion, is the halfback, because the halfback is the most aggressive. You don't want somebody who's like an anchorman. An anchorman's priority is to stay very close to the defenders. Then they're too close. So you want a role that's slightly further forward, maybe like a halfback or a defensive midfielder. These are the two best. But yes, there is a risk of getting exposed. So you got to be very careful of these wide attacking systems like a 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1. Because once they get into this kind of position, it can be a problem. But wide centre backs can actually make your back three systems very attacking. So it's something that, you know, if you have the players where you might want to consider, you get options. Wow, Ginter cleared it off the line. Good boy. Thuram takes it wide because he's got nobody else to give it to. You're like, I need to take this ball away from our goal, man. Oh, yellow card. Ref, he went diving. Referee Caillou. I'm fine, man, Hanidi. Hope you're doing well. Luckily, I'm the second to start, so by the time I'm done with it, I start actually doing stuff. Oh, second to start. If you're the second to start your meeting, right? If I was the second to start the meeting, the moment I'm done, I leave the meeting. I will do that. And the thing is, I was doing group IT, right? So I was in charge of group IT across my entire across this entire group of companies, right? So what I used to do was I would get my IT boys, right? I say, listen, I'm going to send you a message. I want you to come running up, saying that we've received a DOS attack or some shit like that. Okay, anything, just send me one, and they were doing battle, and I'll come down. I used to do that all the time just to get out of those meetings. And then because they don't, these guys, usually the guys at the top, they have absolutely no clue about IT. Okay? Because they know jack shit, most of them. Yeah, I used to do that all the time. You go like, oh no, we got, oh seriously, there's a serious problem. Okay, you go. Yeah. I'm smiling to myself, getting the fuck out of there. Yeah, I really dislike those meetings, man. Ben Sabani, okay, done. Come on. Zakaria, I can move Zakaria back into defense. The guy I just brought on into the heart of it, the halfback, but we'll see how it goes. It's early season, so. And we're playing on direct and lower tempo. So the other team is the one, if we can keep the ball, the other team is the one that's going to get more tired. Possession is actually quite good, right? So I think this is a three-man change from the AI. Very, very bold. It might go, yeah, you change formations. This is the only thing I don't like about this current match engine. It's been the same since God knows when. They don't really go like, they don't change their plan with 15 minutes to go. They change their plan with like 5 minutes to go. Manu Kone takes it down, crosses the ball. They spill the ball. Get there. Yeah, Ginter does well. Oh, this is dangerous. Ginter's out of position. He is out of position. Just stay tight. Good work. Okay. This is like I should have done this earlier. Okay, down he goes. Puchach. We're not managing this game very well. Okay, good defensive header. No, it's not. Their header missed. Okay. When Drongelen, no, he's not bad. He's not a bad player. From Eindhoven, the left-sided central defender, who actually is also not a bad white centre back. I'm a teacher. We're meeting twice a week. One of the meetings last 1 hour and the other one last 2 hours. Oh, that hot. But hey, do you have any time to teach? McGinn at Manchester United? No. The one United is a ball winner, not McGinn. They already got too many McGinns in that team. They got Paul Pogba there. They got playmakers, right? They don't need McGinn. Unless I'm mistaken. Oh man. Shit. We're gonna have to do something. Okay. Sure, so 3 minutes left. They actually pull one back. But we're feeling a bit bruised. bruised and tattered. I don't have really a lot of players to substitute in this team. I have to look at the bench now. Come on. Okay. Maybe a DM ball winning midfielder can provide more support the other roles in wide areas. In wide areas? Yeah, yeah, probably. What I could have also done was like drop the winger to like a wide midfielder or defensive winger, but I don't have those players at the moment, right? That's my problem right now. If I go defensive winger, he closes down a lot more. Then he's also gonna get very tired. So this is just disappointing, but it's okay. We'll be fine. We have to manage this phase because we're losing play. We got injuries. Let's see what we have in the team. Overview. Michael Moyenso. No, not good enough. I think what we'll have to do now is do it this way. Okay. Okay. Alright. We'll come in here and see what we got. Whether we got players that can play. Stamina. Work rate. That's it, man. Maybe this guy. Who's he? This is a wingback. Joe Scally. The American. Okay. Alright. Right. He can play on the right. We can use somebody on the right. Okay. So we move him. Squad. Move to Borussia Mönchengladbach squad. If I can't use him, I'll just move him back. I don't know yet. Right. So let's just move him there first. We'll move him in and out. He's probably going to get pissed. Stamina 13. No. Who's this guy? 15, 13, 12, 10, 10. Pass composure 9. On loan. Not many left, man. Okay, that's it. Let's look for defensive midfielders. Stamina work rate 13, 13, 13, 13, 10, 13, 15. Who's this? Oh, you're on loan. 13, 13, nobody. Stamina 12, 13, 13, 13. Who's this? Not good enough. 13. Man, Andres Molson, if you're at this club, man, I can use you. I can really use this player. Your defenders, do you have any other choices? Jumping reach 14, stamina 5, 15, stamina 8, 12, 13, stamina 9. This is the only one. Joe Scally. Okay, Joe Scally, I can use him as a white centre back, maybe. Maybe he can be a white centre back. Concentration 9, that's too dangerous. I actually don't have anyone. I don't have anyone. Midfielders. Oh, nobody in this club, man. This guy is tackling is 9, 9. Composure is 5. Oh my goodness. Composure in this team is only this. I can only consider these players. The rest of the players, no. Sander Christiansen, balance. You lose the ball the moment he turns. Jump reach, stamina, can't even play. Okay, yeah. We gotta survive with this team until January, man. That's the goal here. Survive with this lot until January. Manchester United feel incredibly overtuned and they're absolutely blowing away the league in myself. Yeah, I know they are. So I don't know what's going on there as well. I think we mentioned the thing here as well in FM 22, right? The AP role, guys, you gotta try out the AP role. It's bananas, man. It's so good right now. It's just like even in a 4-2-3-1 right now, it's a damn good role. It's insanely good. I mean, it's like it's such a good role compared to the time before. Hey, Depeche, how are you, man? Man, the moment I saw you, I want to say Depeche mode. All right. Neuhaus, data hub. Okay, data hub induction. We'll skip it. Then go to data hub ourselves. All right, guys. Okay, we gotta do several things first, right? Okay, scouting. Okay. First up, guys, when you go to your scouting center right now, scouting center, if you notice, right? If you go to cards, you got no more attributes, right? 0. You get all these scouting recommendations. What legal abilities? Okay, well, just scout it. Okay. Then you get these cards. This is a change that I am 50-50 about. Right? I won't jump up there and go, this is a phenomenal change. Of course, There are some that will like it, and there's some that won't. There was a time when we had attributes, and you could make a, you could see straight away. And then now there are no attributes. I don't mind it so much because I actually value this information more. It's this information I look for before I decide whether I want to assign someone. So attributes for me are secondary. So now, but if I want to check attributes, I just come here, which to me is like no big change. So as far as scouting is concerned, it's not that bad, right? Okay, now we come to data hub. You see the data hub? This is interesting. I like the data hub. Our XG is about what, at 1.4, goals per game 1.3. It's not very good. We should improve it. I mean, yeah, so you can display this in the analytics. Will come. It'll pop up here. And then this is our team, our report from our last game, right? It'll pop up here. And then whenever you get scouting reports, you come in here as well. Some of your scouting reports will come in. So, and this will be for the players that sometimes when you're scouting, the reports come in there, and this is the important information I'm after. Right. So here we got expected goals. He's 8th in the Euro Cup, right? But there's more information, right? Shots on target, how many shots on target. Then they will tell you the in that youth league, what's his number, right? Where he is, where he stacks up amongst the other youth players. So you got to think of everything in relative terms. So this can be useful information if you know what you're looking for. If you don't know what you're looking for, then it can be a bit challenging. This can be quite overwhelming at times. So if you've got this screen, I like this screen a lot. Of course, you can check your match reports. Here, I wanted to check this overall match momentum. See this? We control the game, right? I know that there's a problem with my level of my fitness because I can't dial in the game. I can't finish the game. So we were controlling the match all the way, and we couldn't finish the game. That's it. So that's our weakness at the moment because our squad doesn't have the depth for me to bring players on to do that. So I have to survive until January. So this is your key passes. Nothing as much has changed there. XG performance is not even interested. Goals from shots. Yep. We're still doing quite well inside the box, right? So 3 with the feet, 2 with the head. Okay, we can do better. We can do better. I wasn't pushing my players in that game. So in terms of team performance, you can actually come in here and ask for stuff, right? You can actually type in if you want, or you can just do this. I want to see a polygon of this season, team defending. You can do this. And he goes in and it will pop up there. So this is my polygon for team defending and team attacking. And then the other polygon I want is you can do general performance as well. It compares you to the rest of the league. Okay. Then for the team, right, is scatter graph this season. Okay, this is what I'm after, attacking efficiency. Right, shots per game, conversion rate. This is very important for me. Right, I will try and move my team all the way up to here eventually. Okay, I'll get to clinical shooting and then I'll slowly move my way up. At the moment, we're not too bad. Our conversion rates are reasonable, and we want to get into this quadrant, right? So that's my goal. So to do that, I just have to get in. From what I see, I need to get better players. That's all. Then we have other scatter graphs. We can do scatter graphs of players as well. Then we can do other ones as well. There's so many here. Like defensive efficiency, you should already be familiar with this from last season. I don't want to see past map. Zone map, okay, we'll see this season's zone map. Possession, this I want to see. Defensive actions, this is very important. Okay, where do I win the ball all the time? So far, it looks like it's here. I want to move this percentage to this percentage eventually, right? So I want to push this up. So you can. So I can actually track my performances over the season. Because if you're doing it here, means you're winning all your balls in your, like at the moment, it's not so bad, right? It's like, if you look at this number, 45, and this is where I really want to win the ball. This is 44%. So basically 44% of the time I win the ball here. But look at that. This is not too bad either. So 44% of the time I win the ball here, and 5% of the time I win the ball. So basically 89% of the time I win the ball in my own third. Okay, that's okay. I like this. This is very useful information, especially if I'm doing a counter-attacking tactic. Okay, right, now there's other stuff here. So we got like short map. I mean, like this style still, like, last 5 matches where you put the shots. I don't know, it's too much information there. Okay, now then the other one, okay, then I'll leave because I don't really need a lot for team. Okay, it's this one I'm after. Okay, or forwards. Ask for, there's only one that I really want. Okay, it's this one. Hey, shish kebabs, where are you? Hey, wait, what? I'm not looking for defenders, you piece of shit. I'm looking for attackers. Scattergraph this season. What the hell happened to the rest of the team? All players. Is there a bug again? There should be one for every. Oh man, the attacker's not there. Attacking. Shooting. Yeah, man, it's not there. There's not a scattergrass are missing. You can actually move them around. Yeah, some of the scattergrass are missing. This is a bug. We're supposed to see all of them: goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, forwards. Right? We don't have the rest. It's not like you can go and no currently being requested. No, it's not that. It's we don't have it inside here. Shit. So I'll just add this. Let me just put this in first, just for the sake. So maybe it'll populate because I added these in. I really don't care about this, but okay. What the hell is going on? Okay, goalkeeper here, midfielder here. No, only these two. Midfielders, no, there's nothing here. Yeah, it's obviously something on this scattergraph. Yeah, I'm not getting all of them. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, like, I know. Okay, I know what that looks. I know what it looks like, and it's a lot better, right? Because I needed one piece of information. It's not coming up. I needed to find out, right, if my strikers just need better chances, or I need better strikers. See, that scattergraph is damn useful. It's damn useful. I go to a scattergraph like yeah, it's the only scattergraph I care about for my attackers and to see whether my tactics is any good. Okay. Right. All getting injured. Okay. Tight groin. And this first part of the season, I'm willing to see all these injuries, okay? That's my style. Because once the natural fitness goes up, they'll be very strong in finishing the rest of the season. Zagado's philosophy doesn't mean he fits into the club philosophy. It's a philosophic disposition. His philosophies. I didn't know, man. Did he have? I didn't check that out. Thanks for pointing it out to me. Okay, let's do this. I didn't even know that until you mentioned it. So we got a scouting. Zagadu. Where's the short list? I think it's here, right? Oh no, it's not. Scouting center. This. Dan, where did you see this philosophies? Mention several new signing philosophies. It's the vision of your club. So whatever vision that your club has, right? So he's under the 23. He's based in Germany, right? We will work within the wage budget we sign him. And we can develop the players. This is players from your own club, so it doesn't count. So this he will fulfill these philosophies. That's what it means. Yeah. Bundesliga registration window is due to close tonight. Okay, we got a chance, right? Let's see. I think we've got a few players injured. Jonas Hoffman, 7 days to 2 weeks. Let's see what we can do. Registration. I think they've changed a bit of the registration. Now we've got ticks and crosses. Okay, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like, it's to me the same thing. Okay. 21, 32 maximum or 99. Okay, I think I can add some more players in, right? Okay. Did I bring that youngster Joe Scally? Yeah, he's here. Okay. Confirm the selection. Right. Okay. I don't like this. I wish this confirm button would go away. Alright, after you confirmed it, right? These are all small little things. They're not major things, right? So what's the scoreline, man? Wolves. Can't see for some strange reason, I'm not seeing the damn scoreline. Oh, it's over. Yeah, it's over. The game is over. No idea what happened to Wolves, and we were doing all this. I just forgot. I signed Socrates once. Hey guys, if you just joined the stream, Goose hitting. You can sign Goose hitting 1-1. Rodrigo 90 penalty. I don't believe it. They just did a meme, man. They took a early lead and they conceded. See? Football Manager 22 matches real life. I don't think so. You are supposed to have the data hub up after 3 matches. Right? It's up after 3 matches. We've already played 3 matches. It's supposed to be up. You're not supposed to be missing anything. Yeah. If you are missing something, it's a different thing altogether. Hertha Berlin have offered Philip Jakobsen. It's not a problem for us. So still gonna push on. No results in other matches. Jamie Dodger G, how are you, man? So you can sign Goose Hitting in the game as an assistant manager. Can you believe it? I mean, I discovered it. I discovered very quickly that there's a problem in loans and staff signings. So yeah, okay, guys. What we're gonna do now is, because I don't like all this. I mean, you can do continue game timeout, right? If you don't like all this, basically what you do is come here, preferences. You hit this. You don't want to hit the continue button all the time. Come here. Continue game timeout. I can't even spell continue correctly. Continue game timeout after 2 seconds. Yee. Thank you very much. After 2 seconds, yeah, hands-free playing the game. And stretch. You can do all kinds of funky stuff under the table. Guy claims he have info from all other positions. Only midfielders missing, like attackers in your case. So they'll fix it. Yeah, definitely. They'll fix it. I know they will fix it. I guarantee you they'll fix it. Don't worry about it. There's like, for them, this is a minor issue. It's easy to fix. But things like match engine changes, right? Those are going to be a bit harder. Yeah, they have to be absolutely sure that it is an exploit to change it. But at the moment, I think we are scoring far too many goals with some of the more attacking systems. I'm very, very certain that one of you out there is going to have a 70 goal scorer this season during the beta. It's very easy to get, right? With some tactics. Yeah. So like a strikerless tactic using white centre backs is going to generate a 70 goal striker. The 4-2-3-1 is very strong, can also generate a very 70 goal striker. Yeah. Why do some roles in midfield have instruction to cross more or less, as in hard coded? If it's hard coded, it's because it was as in central midfield. If it's central midfield, then that's a UI. There's a problem with the match engine. UI, yeah. It's FM22 highlight. I think what you're talking about is this, right? No, there's no cross here. Yeah, not for him. It's not central. Not for the central roles. I'm glad they finally put Mazzala in midfield. Okay. I'm just glad that they have removed ball-winning midfielder support, get further forward. That's what I'm happy about. Because it was way too easy to make tactics with the Mazzala, the ball-winning midfielder, that were, in my honest opinion, a bit too overpowered, right? So they fixed that already. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, we got Brighton and Man City next. And the Mazzala is a funky role. You can actually get him to go down the flanks as well, right? So if you have the right kind of role combination, he actually ends up on the right hand side of the pitch. Like, it's insane. I think SI is going to tweak some of the movement. Yeah, there's way too many goals, in my opinion, by human players. I think AI is fine. What you can do, Mazzala and ball-winning, what's the new combo? There's no new combo. It's the same combos as before, right? The Mazzala and ball-winning midfielder is not a combo I'll play in a 4-2-3-1 though. Yeah, I probably won't use that. Yeah, I probably won't use that. Because the reason why is because the Mazzala goes into the half space, right? They got a ball-winning midfielder that's aggressively winning the ball. He can be anywhere, right? I mean, I won't say anywhere, but he's got a big area to cover. So when he goes into that big area to cover, what will happen is, when the Mazzala does all this funky stuff by running all over the place, he goes to the channel, right? So you got the ball winning midfielder going somewhere else. Your center can get exposed. That's something you have to be careful of. There's no reasons why I rarely play the ball winning midfielder in the center of the park. Sorry, the Mazala, not the ball winning midfielder. Ball winning midfielder, I'll play in the center of the park all the time. With certain role combinations, because it's a way to play him, right? The combination is actually very good for those gegen pressing systems, right? If you want to have a gegen pressing 4-2-3-1 and you want to be camping the opponent's half, you want to continually put pressure on them, and you've got the players for him, ball winning midfielder with a DLP on support is sweet. Ball winning midfielder with box to box midfielder is sweet, right? So, very nice rules. My favorite combination in for a 3-man backline is actually this. White centre back, libero, white centre back. Okay, what do we got? We got Ginter, Alvedi, Lena is back, Auhaus, Player is back. Player is the danger, right? These guys are all dangerous, no? They just came back. Okay, alright, okay. Let's get serious now, okay? Enough of this Mickey Mouse shit that we've been doing so far. Alright, let's go to training. Let's do the training, because we have not done these roles, because I don't like doing this, which is something that I just done, right? This is a very inefficient way of playing the game. So what you do is you want to choose the roles. If you don't know what the roles are, match them to your tactic, okay? In general, you want to choose the right roles for your players, because role training is actually more efficient, because you are going into the game and telling them, these are the roles I want you to focus on. Instead of coming in here, where the DC playing position, and you go to DC, okay, they'll choose one of these 5 and can be random, right? So you don't know. Right, so Nico Alvedi, okay, he's got first touch of 13. I don't need more from him. His dribbling is 8. So eventually we might want him to improve his dribbling, but he's not going to get it from ball. He will get it. He will get something from ball playing defender, right? So got a ball playing defender on the right. Defender center, ball playing defender. Only problem with this now is got a lot of attributes like jumping reach, anticipation, bravery, composure, concentration, decision making. I mean, like, there's a hell of a lot of attributes. I don't need all this for him. He's a pretty good defender. So we're gonna dial it down to defender. Then I'm gonna remove first touch. I'm gonna remove and just concentrate on these. Right? Okay, I just concentrate on these. Then over here, what we'll do is we'll come in here, we do passing and technique, right? So his passing is not there, so we go passing and technique. So passing and technique will improve with that. We'll leave a double. Then the button for weaker foot training. So this is what you want to do for training. You want to be very specific about what you want how you want your players to develop. So it takes a bit of time, right? Matthias Ginter, he's a libero. He's my libero. He's my lovely libero. Di Canio, how are you, man? Dupe. Thank you for reading. Oh, guys from the Dupe channel, thank you for jumping in. I want to thank Dupe. How's your stream, sir? Hope you had a good stream. Flash FM, thanks for the follow. Oh, we're getting raided, man. It's been a long time since I've been on Twitch, so it is certainly a very, very good moment. We're getting a lot of people coming in. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Yes, I apparently am streaming on Twitch for weekends now. Yes, well, my kids took over the house. What am I supposed to do? They come in, they take the whole damn house. They take the bloody entertainment suite. Hey, thanks for the sub, man, Jamie Dodger J. So me, I've been shoved into my cave, right? So if my cave, I might as well play on my computer. So since I'm playing Football Manager, I might as well stream. So it's a logical thing to do, okay? So I'm back here. And highlights of this will be trimmed down to a 30-minute version back on the YouTube channel where I do my Bustthenet channel. And of course, the whole stream will also be available on Daljit's Moments on YouTube as well. So thank you for popping in on today's stream, guys. Yes, and thank everybody here. Man, it's the best voice on the platform, really. Thank you very much, man. Okay, so here we go. Matthias Ginter. So he's got 11 for acceleration. So what are we going to do? He's 27 years old, right? So the mistake a lot of people make is this, right? Okay, when you have they reach a point where they peak at their attributes a bit. Some players actually start fading away at about 29, right? So they start 29, 30, they start fading away. Again, you've attributes. You can still develop, that's for sure. You can get one too. But this is the wrong time to go and tell Matthias, hey Matthias, I want you to get faster at the age of 27. That ain't happening. Okay? Don't do that. It's just insane. Okay. So what I'm going to do with Matthias is I'm gonna like to call is I'm gonna stabilize him, right? So I'm gonna make sure he doesn't lose what he's already got because he's a good defender. So we're gonna put him on defend duty. Now you're wondering what attributes are happening. Okay, so we're coming here. We'll do it the longer way, right? So you guys can see what I'm doing, right? So we do it this way. What I see people doing this. Oh, he's not fast enough. I want to improve his acceleration, dude. He's 20 over years old. You think he's gonna get faster? Did you get faster when you're 28? So, like, it ain't happening. It doesn't happen to me, man. If you know anybody who's getting faster as he gets older, please let me know. Because I want to go and meet him too. Right, so then we got Louis Bayer. Louis Bayer, he's 21 years old. This dude, yeah, he can definitely get faster. So let's look at his attributes now. Okay, his jump rate is 14. But look at his height, 1.87. This kid can actually jump. His jump rate can actually go up. His hitting needs to improve, right? So this is but his mentals are pretty solid. Okay, so you want to look at his training and think to yourself, okay, fine. This is the best way to train a player. Best way. Don't ever choose this option, right? But to do this, you got to think about the attributes and how they fit into your tactic. So I'm playing a white center back tactic. I'm sending everybody up in attack. You know, they're all gonna just do a lot of funky shit. Excuse the language. So maybe if I put him as a libero, what do you think is gonna happen? He's young, right? So what will happen is he's got this finite amount of attributes. Now, when he's a finite amount of attributes, they get divided in a lot of ways. So basically, you're not hitting the attributes you really want when he's young. So what I normally recommend to people is, when they're young, identify the attributes you really, really want. And don't be so greedy as to want all of them. Okay, so here, this is too many. And when he's older, I'll put him on libero. What I want from him now is I want a focused development. So his heading has to improve. His marking has to improve. His tackling has to improve. These are 3-1. These are technical skills. His mentals are not that bad. His anticipation goes up, will be good. So I want anticipation, concentration. 12 is too low. Way too low. So we want concentration to be there. So, okay. Let's find something for concentration. Let's go for central defender. Bang. Concentration is there. Heading, marking, tackling is all there. Position is there. Technique, yeah, we can improve that passing, right? So we can do one additional focus on passing and it gets in there. But we don't have acceleration. So that means we have to choose one or two. Okay, so but this is not too bad. This is very focused. We can leave him on this for like 6 months and then go and change the bottom one to like quickness and then we get acceleration. That's one option. Okay. And since I'm playing a wide center back system, I don't particularly need my wing back, my defenders to be super fast. But this will hit the mentals really nicely. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave him here. Then what I'm going to do with him is Santora Sans, we're going to get his technique up. I do say some really silly things on the stream, so please. Some of these guys already know me for a long time. They know I venture into the wacky and the insane. Okay, so we go. Passing, technique, vision. We got him. Okay, the main training of the team, there's the other thing, no primary tactics selected because this game doesn't want to remember my tactics, is it? Okay. All right, schedules, calendar. Now, this schedule is getting to be a bit aggressive, so very soon I'm going to take this off because too many of my players are having, they're getting a bit, they're going a bit crazy. But this should get me my tactical familiarity. By October, I'll have tactical familiarity, 100%, the entire team. Okay, with this setup, then I will switch into something called the complete training schedule. Okay, this complete training schedule is, something I've been using for like since FM19. It still works. How do I know? Because I helped me write the guide for training. Okay, then we got the playmaking schedule. This is going to give all my defenders, guess what? Vision, decisions, and passing. So you sweet thing, you. Come here, babies. I'm going to have all these boys giving killer balls from the back. Alright, so we got that. When you see something like this, then you have to get another schedule in. It's called... In case you guys are wondering where all these schedules are coming from, they're actually coming from my folder from FM21. Okay, let's go. Where are you, son? Schedule. FM playoffs. Oh shit. This is FM playoffs. We gotta go to Dropbox now. Okay, actually maybe I can't go to FM 2009. That's a bit too far. Okay, documents. Dropbox. FM 21. Yes. Discord. Schedules. Lazy. Where's lazy? New schedules. There we go. Lazy. There we go. Lazy. Okay, this is my lazy schedule. Okay. But I don't want to think too much. Come in here, go too much training, bang, lazy schedule. That's it. Because the most important thing is, okay, why do I have a match practice? Match practice is because you want the boys to train their roles. Remember what we just did? We went to do roles, right? This is role. See that? Where is it? Individual roles, attributes. This is the most efficient way to train your players. It's so efficient that as I only allow you to have 2 per week. Because along came a exploiter who decided to go and give them like 5 or 6 or 7. And that's what they said. Oh, man, there are too many people trying to be too smart for their own good. All right, so we got this done. Okay, so we got this complete training schedule. This is a very balanced training schedule. We'll cover everything else, and we should be good. Done. Our training is done. So we should hit tactical familiarity very, very soon. Oh, sweet. Not too long. We should passing style. And we had 3 tactics to begin with. We just deleted 2 before you joined the stream. So we should be fine. And this is my crazy ass 2003 tactic. I used this in the year 2003. It still works in the year 2022. Some things never change. Yeah, they can drop off 30. Gabriel Ming, how are you, man? Someone there's more viewer than you stream on Twitch. Yeah, doing endurance training during the league is a good way to injure players. Yes and no. Yeah, yes and no. I want to injure my players. I mean, you can do it at the start, right? But once the season starts, don't. I'm just insane. I want to see how many players' legs will get broken. This is a beta, guys. You don't find out now. You would try doing this to the real network, say when money's on the line. You don't want to do it when money's on the line, boys. You want to do it when it's beta. You can try all kinds of shit. Okay. All right, we got Louis Bayer. Where are you? Okay, Ben Sabani is not 100%. No, we're going to risk it. Lena is not 100%. He got injured. Oh, Zach. Okay. Zach can play here. Okay, we'll play Zach there. This is a big risk, right? Because Zakaria is right only, so I'll put him here then. Okay, Ginter is right and left. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so we check him. Got the tactics. Can he play on left? Yeah, he can. So you can definitely pair him on the left. See, he's got no side preference, so he can go to the left. Okay, Ginter comes out here. Okay, we'll put Zakaria as a libero. Then we've got Kramer as our halfback. Okay, he's slowish. Okay. All right, you come out, you go back, you put it here. Manu Kone, are you okay? Positioning is, oh my god, you just bad. You got no. The guy absolutely does not know where he's going half the time. Okay, got player. We got another laner here who's not 100% where our team is really being stretched to the limit, man. Okay, all right, training. Can he? Okay, so we go back to our training now. Okay, and carry on. So here we go. We're gonna train him as a defense. This I don't mind defensive midfielders, right? They're basically quite generic roles. We'll be fine. Hansi Wolf, I like Shadow Striker. I'm gonna go faster now because I'm not gonna explain everything. I think you guys know what I mean. I know certain roles. All right. So if I go into this guy, Lazio Baines training. Okay. Now he needs bravery. How do you improve bravery? Go in here. Press aerial. Boom. Bravery. He gets better with bravery, right? It's a stupid thing to do, but hey, man. Ask him to go and jump 25 times again, try and hit his head against the wall. Apparently that works. Give him more bravery. Okay. All right, so and then we got Lazio Baines, right? So what can we do? I'm going to just go Shadow Striker, right? Simple, easy peasy, bang. Okay, acceleration, agility, balance, bravery, composure. I mean, right? We do want him to score goals, right? Apparently, right? We've got another player in our team who's got the same problem. Hansi Wolves. You know, we were playing Bayern Munich. He decided to round the keeper. He decided to round the keeper. He had an empty goal. No, he decides to go to the line. He apparently plays for Bayern Munich, according to the chat. Attacking, moving again. He gives you anticipation, decision making, and off the ball. Right. So his decision making is apparently a bit wonky. Now we're gonna turn this guy into a. We're gonna use this guy as a ball basic defender. Right. Now I think he is 24 years old. So he's no. Where is he? Tony. 31 years old. Okay, that's it. Okay, we just leave him as a ball playing defender. Whatever attributes he has developed, we don't want him to lose them. Okay. Florian Neuhaus. Okay, another one, Shadow Strike. Oh, this guy is interesting. He's gonna play in central midfield, right? So we're gonna use him as a attacking playmaker from the heart of midfield. If they complain, ignore them. Ignore them completely. Right? Players are gonna get unhappy with training. It's SI wanted to copy real life. Yeah, long time ago, the left far away, somebody in SL starts to train a bit harder. So, you know, it didn't work out very well for him. But you know, as it goes, he decided to program into the game. He wants to make it like real life. Dan Berger, thanks to the follow, man. Wolf is at Gladbach. I thought he was a Leipzig boy. I don't know. It's beta is there. Oh, thank God. I better go and check, man. If it's not beta, I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay. Passing, vision, decisions, work rate. We don't need. Flair. Okay, flair. Okay, done. Well, flair is going to come here, right? So he can do it passing, vision, and technique, right? So 15, but that's like a bit too much. Okay, what about his off the ball? 14. Okay, he can go up. His concentration is 12. Doesn't really need to develop. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to double up. This is what I call doubling up. Okay, final third is composure and decisions, right? So his decisions is 14, his composure is 13. We're going to double up on the current training that he's doing by emphasizing more of this. Bang, this is called doubling up. Okay, this is good, very, very efficient way of training. Okay? It's the most efficient. No other training comes close to this. Okay, it's the reason why I know. That's why they asked me to help them with the guide. Okay, right. Okay, we go. Advanced forward. Yeah, I know I'm tired. Okay, yeah, it's very easy. A football manager's training is not that difficult. Use a lot of common sense, you'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Concentration 12, finishing 14, composure 13. So we do final third, composure and decisions, or we do finishing or acceleration. One of the three. I think his finishing is more important. Acceleration, I think he's kind of young, right? I'll say I don't know what his age is. How old is this guy? He's 28 years old. He's not going to get faster. He's already quite... So, okay, at this age, we want to improve. We just want to concentrate on shooting, I guess. Yeah. Finishing and long shots. Composure. Damn it. Composure is more valuable. Okay. All right. Composure and decisions. All right. We got that. Got Marcus Thuram, also 24 years old. Okay, mouse over here. What does he need? He needs attributes that improve his finishing and his composure. That's quite straightforward. He can go as a shadow striker. Passing, vision, decisions, flair. All right, he needs decisions, right? Because his decisions is 11. He's going to be out on the flanks. He's going to be in a position to create a lot of chances, right? Or he's going to be up in attack, supporting the other striker. So whatever it is, it's like a DLF on support. Or an inverted winger. So whichever one gives him the best spread of attributes for Thuram. Okay. So what we want, this is interesting. He's actually playing here, but he can be trained for this position as well, right? Any of these attributes are fine. Support. So acceleration, agility, balance, anticipation, composure, flair, off the ball, vision, work rate. So you can only do so much with some of these players. All right, crossing is not coming in. I think we're just going to focus on this. We don't want to bite too many. We don't want to go after too much. But you can actually come in here and get him to improve his crossing and work on his technique. Because I do have plans on using him as the feeder. He's going to feed. So whenever this thing about some roles, they move into the channels. When they go into the channels, they actually cross the ball, right? So... yeah, so it's good that he improves his crossing. So here, Remy Ben Sabani we'll tell him to be a ball playing defender on defense. Right, so what can he improve in? This is 26 years old. We'll leave it the way it is. He's quite balanced. His concentration needs to improve. And there's nothing here that improves concentration, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we have anything that can improve concentration. Okay, DM Sakaria. We're gonna turn him into I like Segundo Volante. It's like box-to-box version of a player. Right? So you can see his training right now, Segundo Volante. Right, so we got composure, concentration, decisions, all the ball positioning. So you get all the ones to go hustle up and down, up and down, up and down. You want the vision to come up? Okay, fine. Because he's at the age where I need these attributes, right? But I don't have to worry too much. Passing, vision, and technique. We'll leave this alone. Okay, I don't want to focus on that too early. Okay, he's 24 years old. Brie Lamboro, he keeps getting injured. So we're gonna turn him into an advanced forward. Just that. Okay. So just focus on that and we should be fine. Alright, then we've got Manu Kone. Manu Kone is a central midfielder, and I'm gonna be using him more like a this problem with this player is he can play in a lot of positions. I like that. Okay. But this is too general. Right? So I want to focus him a bit more. We got Dennis Zakaria, we got Kramer. We need a Neuhaus. We need somebody who can play in this position and this position. So I need passing vision decisions off the ball. I need him to improve the attacking side of his game. Because I know my tactic. So I've got to design him. I'm playing him into my tactic, right? So we're going to go midfielder center. Mazzala is quite good. Why? Because the only one that comes with attacks, right? When he's young, it's okay. He's the only one that will come with flair. Flair is a very valuable ingredient because it helps you unlock defenses. His concentration is a bit low, but it's okay, right? So I think the rest I'm going to leave alone. I don't want to touch the rest. Yep, done. Don't add anymore. You know, there's too many attributes. He's young, 20 years old. I want to focus those attributes. Once he gets those attributes up, I'll worry about the rest in about 2 years' time. Yeah, that's my timeline normally. All right, this guy's a full wing back. Well, normally I always train them as wing backs on support. I don't even have to look. Yeah, and then after that, I give them acceleration. It's like, where's quickness? Okay, it's like the only thing you want to give them. You just want them to get faster and faster and faster. This guy's injured, so there's nothing we can do. This guy's 29 years old. He'll just be a wing back again. Wing back on the right, and then we'll play him on support. Okay. Now, if you have to be very careful with this, right? If you can train them here and here, it doesn't make a difference. But sometimes you see players, they don't have this positional familiarity, and you accidentally click on it, you're also retraining his position, right? So, but in this case, he already knows his position, so it's not a problem. Okay, that's it. We've done it. Oh shit, kebabs. No. Let's save the game. Ah shit. Let's save the game before it crashes. Big Papa, how are you, man? Bloody hell, Watford turned it on at the end of the game. I didn't even see. They did. It's the Brighton game on. It should be starting soon, right? Or it started already. Yeah, that's it. Brighton and Man City. That's going to be a classic. I don't know why I'm saying it's a classic, but hell, man. Brighton should be fun to watch. But Brighton actually have a good team. I'm quite impressed with their team. They got some good players there. They cannot be taken lightly. All right, here we go. We're playing them. So we've got to talk to our boys. We've got to try and do better now. Okay, now what I'm going to do is different, right? So, okay, we go to tactics. Now I'm going to drop the tempo. Okay. I'm going to start the game on a lower tempo. And dial it up towards the end. Brighton, good coach, actually did the lower league challenge. Well, he did the lower league challenge himself. Former player scored a hat-trick. Wow. Former player scored a hat-trick. That's nice. That's always not nice, right? Piper. Good for the former player. Okay, that's a bit deep. What are they playing? I don't know. I didn't even look at the formation. They look like they're playing a 4-1. 4-1. Wait, hold on. It looks like a 4-1. The wingback going down. My wingback is striking. That's not so bad. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a 4-1 or 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. Yeah. Okay, let's encourage our boys. Let's use some of the tools in the game, right? Okay. A free kick from Lars Tindall. Can he test the keeper? No, Tegas use that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because Zakaria playing as a libero. This will be a first. We're being ambitious. Sorry. We're being damn bloody ambitious with our team, boy. We don't even know. Okay, he's a defender. Yeah. That's... Okay. Because the only reason why I had this sneaky feeling is because I've used him in fantasy draft as a defender before. So I thought he might be okay as a libero. Alvedi, Manicone. The time if Ginter leaves, I can always use Dennis Zach, right? Yeah. Oh, why? Come on, boy. This cutbacks, right? Count as that's not a cutback. That's actually a cross. But if he goes to the line and does a cutback, that's also counted as a cross in the match engine. SI told me that today. Alvedi with a group, because I'm a moderator on the forums, right? So I can ask questions like this and they give me the answer. It helps. We got moderators. I can answer a lot of your questions. I can ask a lot of your questions too. So I do a direct and ask the developers and they usually get back to me. Neuhaus with a beautiful ball. Woof. Oh my goodness. He did it. He scored. He came from a deflection, but he scored. Checking goal review. Is this new? No, it's disallowed. It's disallowed. Why? I thought we scored. The what for that? I can't remember what I just said. What did I say about the? Can't remember, man. One of the things I can't remember now. I'm having short-term memory loss. Must be talking about something. Oh, there we go. Thuram is free. Okay, come on. That's the whole. You're the feeder. That's why I want you to do your crossing. Oh yeah, that's it. Crosses from here. The cutback, right? That's what I say, right? If you go to the line and he does a pass back, it's counted as a cross. The stats counted as a cross. That's why the crosses are so high. Yeah. Big Bappa. I wonder who is going to be brave enough amongst the bigger sides and give Potter an opportunity. Wow. Graham Potter. That'll take some asking, but he deserves. I mean, I think Graham Potter is a very underrated manager as well. I think he's a good coach. Yeah, in England they seem to be renaming everything, right? They stop calling them managers now. A lot of managers want to be called coaches because they coach the players, right, as well. Thuram is through. Thuram is in. Thuram chips. Thuram scores. Guys, we have started on fire. Is it possible for me to set the transfer value of my own players to not for sale like some players are in other teams? Well, you can. I think I don't know. I haven't tried selling anybody yet because I'm transfer locked. What do you think of Vieira and Palace? I think that's a very good marriage. I think that's a very, very good marriage because I love Patrick Vieira. I love Patrick Vieira as a player, and I think that he actually started off quite well, right? So some of his matches I've seen his sides play. They've got his personality, man, in a sense. I mean, I get this feeling he's transferred some of his DNA to the club. Players, the way they play, they're fighters. They don't give up. So that's a good sign. I think that bodes well for the club in the long run. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to raise our tempo a bit more. We're going to try to... I'm not happy with the performance, okay? And then we come out. We got one of our defenders, Elvedi, he's been running up and down, right? So we have to watch him in a short while. I thought I already started. Why can't we just go in and do this? Okay, encourage the team straight away. Let me shout. Okay, Stindl, let's push this team a bit more. Clear. Okay, that's a good one. All right. Okay, let's do. Okay, we're gonna do something else. We're gonna run at the defense. They picked up a few. They've picked up a few cards, right? So we're gonna dribble a bit more. No, definitely not because of the season. Yeah. And welcome to the chat, man. DomFX. Chat, join the chat. Make a prediction. Who's gonna win, man? Brighton or Man City? I like Brighton this season. I tell you, these guys have got some spunk in them. But I think Man City, the quality is too good at the moment. This is one team that knows how to go get around a block, over a block, and through a block. Pretty good at all three. You prefer 10 times more someone like Claudio Ranieri? Oh, no, Wolfie is already taken a knock. We'll have to... he's playing well. Oh, it takes a deflection. Oh. Did we just score a goal? When did that happen? Oh yeah, Thuram. See, I'm suffering from short-term memory loss. Yeah, Vedi is taken a knock. This is the thing, right? This white centre-back. Okay, we're going to dial it down to white centre-back on support. Okay, ease him back. We can put Bayer here. He's like 14 and can play there. We're gonna bring... I'm toying with the idea of bringing Joe Scally. Okay, we're gonna give him some match time. 71 minutes. I think we can make him run for a couple of minutes. Okay. This is all small risks right now. Zaha moves too much. Wilfred Zaha. Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, good. Brie Lamboro just close down. That's all I need. I need extra legs. We need to protect that side. Zach, come on. Libero, track, man. Okay, good work. My house. Nice, Thuram. Run, Thuram, run. Go, Thuram, all the way. Give, bloody hell. Run and then you give the ball there. What kind of a stupid dope thing is that to do? Keep it up, Manu Kone. Les played really well, but there's still a bit of Hodgson in them. When the game gets late, they have to defend. That's why they drop some. Yeah, that's true. I think they got hope. They got hope in there. Dallas might be able to pull some result. Okay, Stindl. Okay, we're gonna rotate this team. We're gonna bring on I don't know who we're gonna bring on. Lazio Benes. It's like we got no other players now. Okay. 85 minutes. Okay, we're gonna drop the tempo down. And dribble S. We are guiding our way. We're surviving with this thin squad. Thuram gets inside. Oh, rounding the keeper is a thing that we do, man. We round the keeper because he's an AF. That's why it's happening that way. Yeah. But I want him to play as an AF, right? I want him to get his crossing up. Then the DLF will start. We start. If I can find somebody who's a bit faster, we'll get that finisher inside there. The whole idea is he's supposed to run this way, right? And then we get these blind spots opening up on the right side so they can go and score goals. That's the whole plan. That's the whole logic behind it. I'm not going to change the tactic. I'm just going to find the players for it. See, because it's been happening. We've seen it happen a few times. There we go. Oh, that was good, man. We getting there. We just have to guide this team in now. Okay, guns. Okay, nice. Final whistle. Okay, won again. Sounds like a plan. Kind of crazy how much Rodgers' stock improved at Celtic and now at Leicester is stock. And Brendan Rodgers has always been a good manager. Always liked him. Even though he looks more like it's like the Premier League's male version of the cover of Cosmopolitan magazine for men. That kind of thing, right? Male Cosmo magazines. He always gives me the impression that he's the kind of guy that will dress up, they try to get him on the front page of all these Vogue, if there's a male Vogue, I don't know if there's one. Yeah, he's going to be there. Post-match press conference, send the assistant because we don't do that kind of thing around here because the streams will take forever. Okay, profile. I'm only into like playing the games, man. Yeah, let me check the chat. You just can't get a DLP to work. Deep line playmaker, look at his partner. Yeah, unless you're talking about DLP in a 4-1-3-2 rollback. Yeah, that's different. If you have a DLP, okay, there's only one reason why the DLP won't work. Okay, there's only one reason. Okay, the DLP is supposed to create chances, right? Okay. Now, if your DLP is doing a lot of defensive work, then your DLP is not going to have enough time to do his creative work because he's always going to be. Sometimes he might be out of position when he does something like that. So you want to be looking at things like, does he have time to play those kind of passes? Does he have protection around him? DLPs, I mean, even though the book, the cover, right, of this role, right, you go and read the role and his SI's description here, he also tackles the ball. But if he has to defend a lot more, it's like, he's not going to be in the perfect position to create chances. So there's something you want to think about. I play a 4-2-3-1. Sometimes if I want a more defensive version of a 4-2-3-1, the reason I'm looking up is because the monitor is there. So I'm watching Man City and Brighton. So I play a 4-2-3-1, DLP and box-to-box midfielder. Sometimes I pair them together. Good combination. They don't go AWOL a lot. DLP's got a nice partner beside him and he sits a bit deeper, right? So because DLPs hold their position. That's the other thing you have to bear in mind. They hold position. Yeah. So you want somebody, you always want a good partner for him. Matthias Ginter hamstring strain or SI, you've really come strong, man, with the injuries this season. Okay, defending. Let's see. It's just early stages and we're already losing one or two players. Okay. Alright. This is interesting. This didn't happen earlier. Oh, okay. I can live with this. SI. I don't mind. It's a challenge. Libero, Elvedi, Bensabani, Lena. We need to find out, right? Because he's leaving in 6 months. It's a damn good time for us to find out how we're gonna manage. Do we need to sign somebody? Do we have somebody who can naturally fill his position? Bri Lambolo, 14, 13, 17, passing, vision, decisions. Okay, alright, come here. Oh, these guys are just perfect for striker systems, man. Look at this. Place 1-2. Look at this. None. Okay. So can we find another place 1-2? We got another one, no? 1 or 2 place 1-2s in this team, I noticed. See, Hansi Wolf has got 1-2s, right? And Jonas Hoffman. Yeah, they have. This guy and the guy who's we think is actually a Bayern Munich spy or whatever. Manu Kone, positioning 11. Man, I might have to retrain him to be a. Okay, how long will it take his attributes to increase? That's what I'm thinking right now. Okay, it normally takes a player about 6 to 7 months before you see a 1 point increase in attributes. But for young players, then after that, the second season, maybe 1 point increase for the main attribute after. But they will usually have a lot of attributes. Like you can get them growing, but you're not gonna get like 10 attribute point increase in one season. You get that a lot when they're 18, 19, but not when they're 20. 12. This guy is a bit slow. Positioning, anticipation, positioning, okay. He's a bit slow to be a halfback. He's gonna run around. He might. Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to bite the bullet. Change his training to include positioning. There we go. Marking positioning. That was easy. Alright, done. The CM support with some instructions is what surprisingly better than DLP on support. Yeah, look at your whole tactic. Yeah. What characteristic differences are there between the white centre back on attack and the support, and how different is the white centre back to a libero? Wow. Okay, libero is like a playmaker in defense, right? It's passing vision decisions. He'll drive up the ball center. Basically, you got white centre backs to drive up the ball from the sides. You got libero in the center driving up the ball as well. So basically, you got 3 liberos on the pitch. If that's one way of putting it. The difference is white centre backs on attack are going to go down to the byline, and they'll cross from the byline, whereas the libero won't do that. So there's going to be the main differences between all of them. I'm not suggesting the white centre back is going to be like a libero, like a playmaking guy. You know, most of the time he does early crosses. You won't see him trying to do like if his attributes go up, passing vision decisions and flair, and occasionally you can actually train him to do like killer pass. I think you can. They just cleared the ball off the line, man. Inter Miami offered to Joe Scally, no reject. What are they gone to? Yeah, that was off the line. What a defensive clearance that was. What is your prediction of the United versus Liverpool game tomorrow? Tiger Tails, you're really asking. I think Liverpool are going to win that 2-1. What's with my short-term memory? I'm 65 years old. I'm not 55 years old. So and I haven't slept, like properly slept, since the game launched. So even my wife is going, I think we have to go and go get you checked out today, because I forgot she told me what our dinner plans were today at lunchtime. So when I'm this busy, normally when I'm this busy, I will be very selective about what I want to remember. Overall match momentum. Yeah, we've already asked SI for this, right? We've asked SI for this. Yeah. Who's red? Who's white? Can you just make it a bit more clear? Who's home? Who's away? Right. So apparently this is Union Berlin versus Augsburg. Look at that. This is their last match report. Who's Union? Okay, I have to read this then. Augsburg were under pressure for a lot. So this is Augsburg. Okay, all right. Last XG performance. One good chance a game. Last match passes. A lot of build-up play on the flanks. Focus play, white centre backs. 3 at the back. It'll be interesting. Accept. I don't have a DLP. If you do asterisk, there's no DLP. Nothing won't come up. I don't have anything for DLP. I wish I did. I play 4-2-3-1 Shadow Striker in front. Stick Piano will tell you. What the hell? Stick Piano is the guy who makes strikerless tactics. Oh, man. 4-2-3-1 Shadow Striker is interesting. You can also now try. Okay, give you an idea for 4-2-3-1, right? Go try it, right? Okay. The logic is this: you want a Dembele kind of playmaker, right? So you want this guy to drive into the box, try and score goals for you. So what you do is you create a 4-2-3-1 with an advanced forward or a pressing forward. The goal here is you want some forward to keep the defenders occupied, so they're always having to defend. On the flanks, you want roles that are going to keep the fullbacks occupied. So you'll want something like a winger, even an inverted winger. So you put those guys out on the flanks. In the center, you put an attacking playmaker on attack, right? So you got this option. You got attacking playmaker attack, or even an attacking playmaker on support. And you go try that one out. If you want to drive into the box, right? That means if you want him to drive into the box, then it's like a pressing forward on support is enough, because you'll keep the defenders occupied. And then you get this APS or APA driving into the box, doing those drives. So it's trying to attack centrally. From what I can see, it's working on Football Manager 21, right? The 4-2-3, the playmaker in the 4-2-3-1 is back in vogue. He died a natural death last time. But you know, Lily, I've never seen them play. I've never seen Lily play. Really convert to a proper Moneyball save with the data hub. Yeah, it should be very promising, right? Look at our data hub. Has it fixed itself yet? Or is it still suffering from, I don't know who your strikers are? Oh, babies, we got a second graph. Apparently they needed some time to find out our strikers. Okay, so we got this shooting now. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's come into the forwards. Only one that I want. Okay, there are a few that can be helpful, right? So we got forwards here. Forwards. Shooting. See this? Shots on target for 90 minutes. Expected goals from shot. So I want to see whether I'm creating good chances, right? So every shot that he gets, he's normally getting a 0.19 XG shot, which is not bad, no? 0.2, because clear cut chance is 0.2 and higher. So the average shot expected goal per shot, which is basically the average shot quality that I have, is 0.19. It's not bad, it's quite high. What am I missing? Shots on target per 90 minutes. So he gets about less than 2 shots on target. Okay, so here, normally you will find top strikers, top strikers are in the 2 range, right? You're getting 2 shots on target. I mean, how many strikers do you know can get more than 2 shots, more like 3 or 4 shots on target? They are a top striker, 3 shots on target. They're going to be scoring a lot of goals, right? So this last Indel is okay. He's getting the shots. His bloody finishing is useless. That's all. His finishing is useless. So this is the case of the striker not being good enough, right? So we definitely have to go out there and get another striker. So that's how you read this. Whether it's your tactic or whether it's your striker. So we're going to come in here, go back to our scatter graph, because I forgot to put it in. The only one I care about is this. It's the only one I am interested in. I'm not interested in the rest. This is the only one I care about. This will tell me if it's my tactic or my tactic or my player. And if it's my player, then then I plan to do something. That's so midfielders. I'm also looking for one more thing here. The one about passing. Okay, possession is okay. Passing is, you can leave it passing. Okay, passes attempted 90 minutes pass completion. How many key passes is he making? This is just his pass completion rate, right? So then we got pass completion as well. Then we got key passes as well. Key passes is from here. Key passes per 90 assists per minute. This is basically who your creative players. So Florian Neuhaus. Actually, yeah, I can't show you the save, but it's here. I got one guy here. It's just crazy. I mean, way too many chances. This one, the only thing I'm interested in this group of scatter graphs is interceptions for defenders. I think it's aerial, if I'm not mistaken. Contested headers per 90 and headers won ratio. That's the one. And then we got another scatter graph for defenders, which is, I mean, we can look for defending. I mean, this is like defend what you call it? Defend completion, right? So blocks per 90, clearances per 90. You know, it's a clearance. Don't worry about clearances. No. If you get a lot of these, then your bloody tactic is not good either. Because these clearances per 90 basically is like you get a lot. If you get a lot of key clearances, it means you're giving the offense too many good chances that your defenders have to be clearing balls on the line. So you want to be very careful with that. So this is like what so you want to be, go and check after that, right? Nico Elvedi. You want to go to the stats for the league and see how many key clearances he's made. So that information is available, right? But not here, I guess. Then we got defenders. So I don't need all of them, right? Like I can't be asked about crossing. I've never even looked at movement. I don't even know what this is. Dribbles per 90, possession. I can't be asked about. This is not important. Okay. Then we've got defenders and assisting. Yeah, this can help. Assist per 90, key passes per 90 also. I mean, like, who cares? I mean, unless you are a wingback based tactic like 4-3-1-2, then maybe. But I'm not. So these are the only metrics I'm interested in the game. The most important metric, I only got one, shooting for forwards. To tell me whether my tactic is good or shit. No, that's it. There's only one. Well, the attacking attributes depends on the age of the youth, right? So most of your attributes are going to kick in after 6 months. If they're with 17, 19. After that, it's like takes about 6 months. Because you have to remember attributes, right? They are fractional increases. They're not like you want to increase all of a sudden. Not like, okay, let's go to training. Let's go to tactics. It's one of the players. So squad. Let's just find somebody. Right? Okay. The youngest player here. Manu Kone, right? Training. Progress, attributes, okay, all time. See that? This is a fractional increase. You see the bar? It's got something. It's got this little move on decisions 12, right? It's still 12. It's slightly higher, right? When you see this arrow here, it means that there's a fractional increase. See, the thing about these attributes, right? What you see is 2 digits. Actually, it's 3 digits. It's not 2. It's actually 3 in the engine. So that's the reason why we got these arrows. The arrows indicate that it's going from maybe 100 and maybe it's in the machine is 120, right? So it's gone from like 12, 100, maybe it's 122, 123, that kind of thing, right? So once it gets to 125, then it becomes the arrow becomes a brighter, there's one more, like it's a bit of a green arrow, right? Then if you hover away, it's like 13 or some shit like that. You put it here, it'll show you 13. Yeah. So sometimes it will show you 13 here and not 13 here. Could be a UI bug, I don't know. But yeah, it's all fractional. Do I have any tactics that advanced playmaker? You can just make one. It's not that difficult. Just take last year's Red Faro and turn the inverted winger into a attacking playmaker. Immobile all good strikers outperform the XG. FYI. All good strikers should perform their XG. Okay, if you go and check XG properly, you will find that all strikers should have a 30% variance. So you see, good players will have a 30% variance over the XG. Right? So if the XG is like 12, let's say it's actually 10, so it's 30%, right? So it's 13. So you should be scoring 13 goals instead of 10. So that's your variance you're looking for. So if he's scoring 13, he's actually doing well. He's playing to an acceptable standard, you know, that kind of thing. It's when they're less equal to that I get worried. Yeah, Louis Bayer, Lena is still not fit. Mbolo is not fit, so you got to look after him. Herman is not fit. My goodness, we are running out of fit players, man. Okay, we're gonna play Baines there. All these players all coming here. We're gonna be very, very careful about our players right now. Actually, I can do I have an option? Luka Nets can play here. Okay, Plia can play here. Okay, we can play Plia there. Turam, I think he's got a left foot and a right foot, right? So we can play on the right. Okay, we can play him. I like Turam, knocks the ball past the opponent, then runs out of options there. This guy's a right foot, 13. It's not fast enough to play. Okay, all right. We'll have to. We don't actually have the perfect players to the system, but it's okay. No, this is not good enough. Okay, I need to push him here. Okay. All right, let's go. All I see is dots. Hey, morning, man. Aisley, how are you? Send assistant. Long time no see. Demand more FM. Bust those nets. How are you, sir? Are you streaming soon? Guys, give me a shout out to Demand More FM. Guys, you guys gotta go and check him out. He streams as well. Yeah. I forgot how to do that. Am I doing it correctly? Damn, I haven't streamed for such a long time, right? No, I have it set up, right? It's like, the thing is, I forgot the code to do a shout out. So I'll just do it this way. You have to go check out his streams. Yeah. Mata252, thanks, man. Oh, what is this? We got somebody running down our flanks. Have we fallen asleep at the wheel? Ness picks out the ball. He goes off. He says, I'm taking... Oi! You send him. I was like pissed, man. You need the recharge back and raring to go. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that. We are playing a couple of matches. We're starting this Borussia Mönchengladbach on beta save, right? So after this save is done, I'm gonna take this, cut it down to a highlights package, put it on my YouTube channel, and then take the entire live stream and put it on the YouTube channel as well. Okay, so far it's not been too bad. We just have to get depth in our squad. Guys, we don't have depth. We just making sure that we don't lose more players. So what a shot from Danny Zach. What a shot, man. Pompey Pal, thanks for the following, man. And as well, Kuda35. AP on support is brilliant in FM22. Yeah, there's one damn good role in a 4-2-3-1. It's like, even in they tweaked some of the movement. So the in FM 22, these APs are looking good. Oh no, Vargas is true, he scores. This is bad football, man, from our boys. Very bad football. So we're gonna go to key highlights. Okay, Alvedi to Neuhaus to Zach. So far, we got injury problems. We got a halfback. There's not a halfback. Hey, such is life. What I would give to have Ben Godfrey in this team. And Branthwaite. I love the white centre back. I love the white centre backs. They're very, very, very solid. This is just one as a tactic from 2003. I decided, I want to play this, even though we don't have the players for it. But so far, it's giving me a lot of potentially good feelings, except for today. AMPF, inverted winger going this way, defensive winger holding the gun, preventing this player. Wing back. Ooh. Okay, what are we gonna do? Switch to this. Go this. Play you as an advanced playmaker on support. Turn you into a central midfielder on defense. Box to box midfielder, Turam, Sindo player. Okay, turning into an advanced forward. Gonna DLF on support. You are gonna actually I don't need you to do that. Okay, so you just come here. We'll just let this guy go up the pitch. Wing back on attack. And then we'll turn this guy into a wing back on attack. Neuhaus can play here. Okay, you come in here. Thuram plays here. Tia plays here. Stindl plays there. Focus play down the left, right. Slightly lower tempo. Okay. Hit the early cross. Okay, much higher line of engagement. Okay. So okay. I'm gonna get width from these guys. Cancel. Let's try and get a result. We're just not doing well with the numbers. I had to change something. I'm just taking a big risk. Yeah, the Bayern replication is still working. Yeah, just turn it on a BAP on support. He's not having a good game. I don't know how much to push my players, right? You know what I mean? So that's my problem right now. But I changed one of the roles to a DLP on. Okay, we're gonna just push this. Okay, guys. Okay, DLP on support. Sorry, we're gonna turn it into a ball winning midfield on support. We're gonna turn it into a box to box. This will push our team up higher. Okay, there. Out to Avedi, to Neuhaus. Come on. We're back in this, boys. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna push them up higher. Any managers catching your eye as of late? As in real managers in the real world? Not really. I mean, there are some managers, but you know, it's still too early, right? You want to see consistency first. It's too early in the season right now. I was impressed with Vieira after the first game. I was like, wow, this is looking good. Yeah. All right, now I'm thinking, should I push high up the pitch? Okay, all right, Thuram, these two guys are going to help us control the other side of the pitch. The two players in the center are going to help me push high up the pitch. That's the... Ooh, Thuram hits the post. There are a lot of goals from corners, so I'm not impressed with that. Okay, so we're going to encourage the boys. The corners, like I said, right, we just got a very simple routine. DLF on support. Okay. Right push, right push, right push. If I push these two guys up higher, I can actually go and do something else now. Okay, we're gonna go. This is really dangerous. Okay, we're gonna go winger on support. And then winger on support. This is damn dangerous, but I'm taking a chance. Wingers will go down. They support we'll push out, right? So these guys are gonna try and get down the flanks. It's gonna expose my flanks. This is the one danger in a tactic like this. So the logical thing to do is to turn one of these into a DLP on support. Or defend. Okay, we'll go on defend. Okay, so we're gonna ask him to support high up the pitch. It's a ball winning midfield on support. So the AP gets some help. Swap you here and here. Right, let's try. High up the pitch we go. He's an AP, but he's not playing well at the moment. Okay, they've gone two strikers. So both teams are trying to push for the winner. Neither one is satisfied, man. Henry's a terrible manager. Yeah, I think he admits it himself. Stindl gets away. Stindl lashes at it. But such is the desperation from the boys. So he's on support. Okay, we do have an option. Lazio Baines, take him off. Okay. Hey, Crush69, welcome back, man. How are you doing? Long time no see. Okay, there we go. Oh, I can't win the header. That's why I needed that. His last Stindl is just on his last legs. Oh no, this is it. We set ourselves up for a massive fail. Yep, we did. We pushed. I went for it. I wanted to win so badly. It was a risk I was willing to take, even though I don't have the players for what I'm doing. But hell, man, there is no risk without. There's no reward without risk. Come on, Elvedi, Neuhaus, Kone, Neuhaus, Baines. Boom! Yeah! We're back in this. It's 2-2. But it's off a throw, man. But that's just from a 1-0 win over Hull. You happy, are you? It's offside. Goal awarded, thank God. Okay. 3-0 to City. But okay, one of the reasons highlights start from throw-ins, right, is basically a design decision, right? So it's a natural point for a highlight to start. That's why they have those highlights starting from there. Okay, got Bayer out there, Neuhaus. Okay, it's 2-2, guys. Jonas Hoffman for Bayer. Okay, he's a winger. I can put, okay, who's the faster one? Who's got bravery? This guy's got absolutely no bravery, but he's fast as hell. Okay, this guy is also not too bad. Okay, we can put Brill on Bolo. He's got a bit more going for him. We definitely are going to put a lot more pressure. So pressing forward and support. And once for AP on support. Okay, let's go. Okay, there's a few minutes left. Don't know if it's going to be enough. Both teams tried. Okay, at least we didn't lose this game. But I'm not happy with their performance. Slow, steady start. Well, we turned in a better performance after going a goal down, right? And that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted, man. That's all I wanted. Grifflet Gaming, welcome to the channel, man. No Godspurs or Jahid. No, I don't think Jahid is around. Yeah, he's just. I just saw him just now. Bergsil, thanks for the follow. Man City 3, Brighton 0. I mean, this is Man City, isn't it? Alright, next thing you know, they're 3-0 up. This is where I get all my information, right? So later when I do scouting, the youngsters, they'll be there. But wanting a new contract and kiss my ass. Send Kramer in. I'm not even thinking of extending your contract. I'm thinking of, like, you know, who can we find? I got me bothered. Okay, let's go. We've given ourselves this challenge. We can't sign anyone, okay? So we have to make do with the players that we have. Talk about making it harder for yourself. Okay, but I like to make things harder for myself. Okay, so here we go. Balance of this season. That's fine. Borussia Dortmund. This is gonna be a tough game. All right. So are we okay? 3 6 days. Okay, done. All right. Go on holiday for the next match. Ben Viking, how are you? Long time no see. Where have you been all my life? Where have you been, man? Haven't seen you for a long time. Batistuta, 1912. Hello, how are you? Hope you're well, man. Ben Viking. Back for FM22. Sweet. Yeah, FM22 is going to be a very, very cool experience. From what I can see. Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting with FM22. I mean, this is the beta, so let's not be too critical about the game during its beta phase. I mean, I'm that kind of person, right? You know, I mean, beta is beta. You know, there's some things that don't always work out right. But if you guys love signing, I mean, this Man City fans must be so happy. They're all jumping up and down. Away? That's strange. I don't know what's going on over there. Away from the pitch for some strange reason. Okay. Oh, my eyesight is going. I thought you lost the plot. School has taken most of your time. Oh, okay, good. School should always take most of your time. Not coming down here watching me stream, man. I'm becoming a teacher, and that is what? You are going to mold the youth of the next generation. Congratulations. That's a very, very honorable profession. Very honorable. Got a lot of respect for teachers. I tried for a month and I gave up. The moment they said you got to do homework, I went like, oh shit, that ain't working. What? Oh yeah, right. I did it for a month. I mean, it was just a favor to my father because I had to go to a school, right? So my dad said, you know, you don't know what you're gonna do with your life. You might as well. You're in college now. There's this primary school. Or is it? No, I was in college, right? So this secondary school to teach girls history. No. Definitely not going to be a teacher. But I got a lot of respect for people who are teachers. It takes a tremendous amount of patience. A lot of patience. That's why I love, I got so much respect for them. Quality, high volume of strength training. Yeah, go have strength training. Okay, our scout reports are coming in. Okay, we got recruitment agent offers. I'm not interested. You guys know about this filter, right? So I set it out to be 15 to 23. I'm not interested in any other, any other age group. So I only want to insert 18 to 23. But you see what happens here? 130 shows up. Check this out. I guess agent offers are excluded from this table. Ruben Pena, 5 million. Villarreal. Hey, Braithwaite. I don't mind him. Okay, can we? What the hell is he do? Martin Brodes. Sorry, I was getting excited. I thought it was Braithwaite, not Braithwaite. I'm not interested in him. Okay, wrong player. Sorry, got excited for nothing. Oh, this 30-year-old not interested. Okay, done. So all the 30-year-olds, we can ask them to leave the house. Come another day. Okay, we got these guys. So what I want from this is, okay, our scouting has so far been okay, right? So we have added some players. We're not going to scout him anymore. Just add to shortlist, preliminary, indefinitely. Okay, so we can acknowledge this. Okay. I don't get it. I mean, like, okay, come on. Okay, can I just, I think this close the window, I guess. You have no interest in this player, the scouting, we informed that you no longer wish him to be recommended for appear in places. No, I just want to acknowledge it. What happened to the acknowledge button? Why did this button become half a button suddenly? Why do I have to remove him from the shortlist and declare him as a top guy? Or I don't have an option, just clear the screen, go take me to the next player. That's a complete waste of time. Okay. Alright, Farmberg. Available on a free transfer, Bravery of 2. Out. Okay, Gustav Gruber. Okay, anticipation 5 to 8. Not interested. Shiloh. Attacking midfielder. Okay. Decision making okay. Pretty young. Recruitment team. They're following my orders to do this kind of searches. Okay, so we add him to the short list first for preliminary and definitely. Okay. I don't like this. I mean, I want them to. After this, I'll clear the whole screen, right? Okay. Kareem Atoke, or whatever your name is. Okay. Discard. Okay. So these are the only ones. Matteo Musacchio, available on a free transfer. Approach to sign. Can I sign free transfers? Will sign player intensive. Will do the second, the first thing. No. Don't ask for too many things, man. Don't be. I suggest negotiate contract. Mönchengladbach must register at least 8 players in Germany, currently 21. 4 registered, currently 11. Borussia must register 2 German players, currently 22. Done. Okay, qualify for the Champions thing. Okay, you can have that, no problem. We're gonna bribe the. Don't have to bribe the. It's so easy to sign players. Okay, done. We got Matteo Musacchio. I like him. This guy is actually not bad, right? So we can use him as a. We can also use him as a white central defender. Yeah, I know he dives into tackles, but hell, man, it's better than what I have at the moment, which is not. We're injury prone, right? So a few players are injured. Okay, that's not bad. Stindl asked to discuss future. Okay, discuss new contract, right? I'm not happy with you. Challenge you. Not happy. You just haven't been clinical enough. Shut up. Get out of here. He hasn't been clinical anyway. No, there won't be changes to set pieces until they won't do any changes to set pieces because set pieces themselves, you gotta understand something here. It's a massive job, right? And they internally, as I also know that set pieces is something that is on the blueprint for a complete overhaul. So if they rather work on other parts of the game that can be overhauled much more effectively, I guess, than set pieces. And set pieces, well, obvious exploits they will remove, but right now we got near post that works, even default works. So yeah, so I guess hopefully next year. It's a big ass project. So I've been right so far. I mean, I suspected that the set piece creator is probably not on the drawing boards until maybe next year. Next year, maybe hopefully we can see a change to the set piece creator, but I wouldn't bet everything on it. Okay, so you got Neuhaus. Neuhaus has been playing really very well for us, right? Very well as an AP on attack. He's just been brilliant. Okay, got Kramer now. He's available. So Kramer he's 9, but he's slow. Okay, we got Jiangshi. Okay, we got Hannes Wolf. Slowly but surely, we got some of these players coming back. Okay, Player Embolo. The problem with Embolo has been picking up injuries. I'm gonna rotate him. Who's got a passing division? Ideally, this should be a player with a left foot, right? But we don't have one. I'm not gonna flip-flop the tactic just for him. If I put player on the left, he'll come in as a goal scoring player. So we take a chance. Okay, Nets come off, and then we bring Embolo. Okay, Baines, Bravery too low. Kramer, okay, Scally, we brought him in for cover. Hansi Wolf, yeah, okay. Ginter, he's injured for the long term, 7 to 2 weeks. Yep, so far so good. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine. Bergzul, oh my god, you're wearing the most beautiful shirt in the world. Really? AIK special edition. Yep, I love this, man. I love this special edition jersey from AIK. It's very nice, right? Glad you like it too. Oh, good night. Have a very nice dinner, sir. How do you find the ABC rating now? What in the world are you talking about ABC rating? How is your impression of the game? I like the game. I think the beta has got some niggling annoyances, right? There's some 1 or 2s. There's a DM in this. They got AMC in this, right? It might be a problem for me. But overall, I like what's the changes, the direction they're going in. I mean, I'm playing tactics that I enjoyed making many years ago. I like the fact that now we can import our tactics and our schedules and we can import our tactics, our schedules, our views from FM21, man. 21, they can be brought in, which is so cool. I actually like that. So it's definitely something that gets me. And then other than that, the match engine isn't that bad. It's kind of good. I mean, the attacking playmaker is finally a viable role. It was not even a role that a lot of people would even think of using in most of the systems, but it can work. I like the change to underlapping and overlapping as well. They made a change to both the underlapping and overlapping and how it works. There's still some. The animation is absolutely fantastic. It's the only reason why I'm playing on 3D so much. I love playing it on 3D now. I rarely play on 2D now. Haaland is the way. Okay, we're keeping Haaland occupied. Come on. Yeah, okay, this is shoots. No, okay, Haaland is occupied again. What can they do? Tight marking is good. Shoots, okay, go. Shut him down. They gotta go from range. Okay, Amrit Chan is gonna go from range. He's gonna just try and rocket it. Oh, Jude Bellingham's got a shot on him. Okay, they managed to close him down in time. So yeah, scouting so-so. I'm okay. I'm 50-50 with the scouting changes. I wouldn't jump up and down and go like, oh, scouting is such a wonderful thing. But the thing is, they had to do some things with scouting, right? Because scouting was such a exploitable. I felt it was a bit of an exploit. Ball winning midfielder changes, but the ball winning midfielder role has been nerfed. That's been nerfed big time, so there's no more get further forward. The inverted wingback role has changed, so he now stays locked in. So your 4-3-3s, if you use inverted wingbacks, you can get some very nice attacking 4-3-3s now. So think about, you play 2 inverted wingbacks inside, right? And then you start thinking about how you want to get the Mazalas on attack. Please get the Mazalas on attack, right? So you get the Mazalas on attack, and then Zach just picks that up. When you get the Mazalas on attack, you get some very nice variations in your attack. So yeah, there have been some good changes. There's so many tactics that are viable in this version of Football Manager. So many. Just you have to find the right players. Don't get Somner, please. Goalkeeper is the king of spill. Royce, Alvedi keeps winning that at the far post, man. He and Erling Haaland. And Bolo is away. So far, so good. Borussia Dortmund playing well. They are the ones. Like, this is a ridiculous tactic that I'm playing. Originally conceived in 2003. They have decided to play in 2022 just because I felt a bit itchy. Farmer goes long. Come on, win the header. No, come on. I mean, think about. So this tactic needs a strong left and a right. Yeah, it does a jumping reach. Right? Stin, you wanted a new contract. I say prove it. So let's see what you have. Kuram, you have been set for crossing training. Yeah. Place it back to Kone. Nice pass on Neuhaus. What a pass from the playmaker! That is why I tell you guys, you better start thinking about attacking playmaker, man. Oh man, I hope he's on. I hope he's not offside. I hope he's not offside because that was a hell of a pass. Look at this. He was close down, right? He played it between the legs, man. He played nutmeg that guy. Please don't be offside. That was one hell of a goal. Oh, what a goal. He nutmegged the player. I've never seen that. A playmaker nutmegging another for an assist. How cool is that? Okay, Bayer, Neuhaus, Stindl. Out he goes. Thuram. Oh man, I know. That was the whole idea. I needed that kind of role. I need that kind of play. I'm so excited when I watch this kind of football. I know it's only a bloody game, but hell, man. I love it when a plan comes together. Stindl, okay, good. Take it early, you stupid idiot. That's why you're not getting a new contract from me. Erling Haaland's going to score, yeah. The Stindl wants a new contract. He can kiss my ass. He's useless. He's absolutely useless. Guys, check Noah and Bamba on your CS and see if he looks good. Okay. You're looking forward to Christmas. I'll have time to dive into my next big save. Yeah. By then, I'll have lots of stories to tell you. Will there be big changes to what tactics work in FM22? No. Basically, this is how the game works, right? If your tactics were using obvious exploits, right? Okay, like there's certain exploits in the game, then you shouldn't have an issue. The other thing about this game is, if your tactics are always logical, then you shouldn't have an issue either. So yeah, go out there. If your tactics were well designed, they should still work. This only thing is, if you're looking at the inverted wingback, for example, and you need the inverted wingback to do the overlap, then it's not going to work because the inverted wingback sits in the pocket now, right? So you have to think about how you're going to get other players to do all the, going down the flanks and doing the kind of funky things. Okay, this guy's not playing well. We knew this was going to happen. All right, so we're going to have to bring Mr. Hoffman on, even though he's not 100%. Who do I bring on? I bring on Hoffman. Clear. We can bring Luka Nets here. Okay. And then Hoffman is the $1 million question. I think Herman is not. Isn't there a way to find out whether they're 100% or not 100%? There's no nothing here tells me he's not. Analysis. Okay, this is the two-team analysis. Show opposition. Okay, so a lot of this nonsense is happening here. Okay, let's pick this off. This is us. All right, so we are dominating the right flank, and defensively we're doing a lot of work on the left because we're having to defend a lot here. So if I lay this image, then this is actually because the opposition are putting a lot of pressure on me down this flank, right? So that's the reason why we have to make a change to this chat. So what we're gonna do is against Borussia Dortmund, we already brought Nets on. Nets is so, but we're gonna turn him into a defensive winger, or rather a defensive winger support. Okay, so that's it. And then we're going to remove the overlap because that's affecting his initial, what's the word for it? His initial positioning when he has the ball. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to do. The second thing I want to do is consider whether I need to bring this guy off. We'll give it some time, and then we'll give him a shout. See whether a shout can effectively turn him into a hero instead of a zero. Well, that's still hero for me, man. Okay, he picked up. Hopefully, he gets a yellow card. No, he doesn't. Okay, shout. Go to Embolo himself. Demand more. Demand for more for Embolo. Okay, so it can be nice to these players an entire season. Oh no. Demand more is definitely a wrong shout. Just gonna make him. He's just gonna make him. He's just gonna drop his whatchamacallit, his body language, right? So he's just gonna feel worse. So he's fairly he's nervous. He has no faith in himself. So we're gonna encourage him. Okay, they got Bayes on 6.3. That's a big problem now. We got both of them on bronze. Stefan Lehner is like the first choice, so we're gonna bring him back early. 20 minutes. This is a big game for us. Okay. Kone halfback. Okay, with Ginter injured, we have got to be very careful. Our first choice defender is injured. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now we're coming into the closing matches. We're gonna do this now. We're gonna time waste. And then we're gonna drop our tempo and go a bit more standard. You challenge me about Eiffel Tower formation work 3-3-2-1. Have you seen my three defenders and my Renos Michel replication? I have a Renos Michel replication right now going on. The 3-4-3 diamond, the total football system. Oh, we almost found the back of the net. That was a good passing move, man. I think defensive winger might not be a bad option on that flank because that flank is an issue, right? So we need to check our tactic properly. Okay, Amrichan is away. Okay, crosses the ball and whizzes. The header just whizzes. Make a mirror version of the tactic and attack Amrichan's side. I know, yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. I am not about to make a mirror tactic. Gegenpress is, I won't say it's nerf. You just need to find the right players for gegenpressing. That's all. You'll be fine. You get the right players for gegenpressing. It's like you're still gonna win more than you lose, right? And then close him down. Go. Good work from Zach. Yes, Hammer passes it to Stindl. Stindl out to Embolo. This is a counter attack. Come on. Oh man, this is end-to-end action, man. Between Borussia Mönchengladbach. This is a derby, right? Yeah, Borussia Mönchengladbach. No, is it a derby? Should be Borussia Mönchengladbach, Borussia Dortmund. Might be wrong. I don't think so. Summer. I'm not very certain about the derby with this team. Made a tactic and see it looks like an Eiffel Tower. 3-3-2-1. I'm sure it does. It's 3-3-2-1-1, right? Yeah. It looks like the Eiffel Tower. Hey, come on, man. You've seen our circle tactic. BB isn't here. We got the circular tactic still working, man. Okay, guys, we did well. We played well against Borussia Dortmund. Definitely played well. Instead of going down like a house of cards with all the injury problems, we're still there. We're slowly moving up the table. Yeah, Borussia Dortmund is here. Borussia Mönchengladbach is there, 1 point behind. Okay, we can still make it. Andres Posen, continue to back officials. 5 unbeaten. After that little spell, now we just want to make sure that we do okay for the next couple of weeks. Right, we're gonna monitor this flank and just turn him to a defensive winger for the next game, right? Okay. Okay, so we got originally when I designed this tactic, it's defensive winger here. Then we had this 3 striker combination. Except this guy was here, right? So my original plan was 2 strikers in this. Yeah. But I'm using this as an inverted winger, so I'm going to try and change this to inside forward attack. Yeah, just try and inside forward. Small change to the tactic. They try the circle tactic, is very fun. Circle tactic is hilarious. It actually works. That's the crazy thing about it. It's just mental, man. Okay. Wolfsburg's scouting report. Apparently, they don't have a big partnership between M. Philip and Weghorst. Balance flexible. So we can go to data hub. Right now, you can go to data hub and next opponent. Haha. I like this. Expected tactical style. Vertical tiki-taka. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Okay, that means they're using a lot of wall passes as well. Short passing. Crossing numbers are absolutely fascinating. That's because the whole of bloody FM22, everybody's crossing numbers is looking absolutely fascinating. Right? Yeah, this is all. We are somewhere here. There we go. Opposition goals from shots in penalty areas. Oh. In other words, they're trying to tell you is that everybody else is bad finishing. They give them a lot. They give everybody a lot of chances to set the box. Everybody just, can score from inside the box. Okay. Yeah, our team so far. If I come in here, data hub, right? This is the information. So I look at my players. That's like shooting for the forwards, right? So let's see. I'm convinced, right? I see last Tyndall. Ever since I told him that he's gonna drop, he's not performing very well. Either that, or I gotta use a different tactic because on his own, last Tyndall is just a sack of shit. So now he's a DLF on support. Just keep him that way. Afro Sambo, how are you, man? Finally managed to catch his Twitch stream. I'm doing well, Afro Sambo. Thanks for asking. Thanks for popping in as well. Yes, I'm gonna try and make Saturdays a thing. Yeah. Sharansky said to sign for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Angelina. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Accept. Most likely will be due one. Yep. Okay, done. You can join us. Actually, normally when I sign under the youth staff for the youth team, right? Always I will check the personality. In this case, I'll make an exception. Hope you're well. So, guys, how many of you out there, have you been playing? I mean, how many of you out there right now have got Football Manager? I mean, I should be stopping the stream soon because apparently, I'm having a lot of trouble putting 2 and 2 together. I am exhausted. It's been a long time. We've managed to get a few of these matches underway, man. We were thinking that we won't get so many matches, but we managed to do a lot of matches. How many did we play? Well, quite a lot. We got off to a decent start. We didn't lose the plot. That's the most important thing. Because I could easily have lost the plot. Because the whole plan was not to use this tactic, it was to use something else, right? So we changed our mind. We just I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Why do I get bored with my own tactics? You're about to get my first sacking of the game. Come on, man, Mogi. Is that Mogil? Oh, don't get sacked. Playing FM22 vicariously through you. Don't have it yet, but I'm gonna sub to your Patreon. You run some draft modes. Yeah, we do draft modes as well. I mean, not now, but we used to do it every Tuesday, man. We used to have draft mode every Tuesday. But I've asked the guys to give me a bit of latitude because until we launch the game November the 9th, right? I won't be able to fully commit myself to draft mode. I won't have the time because I'm very, very busy at the moment. So I've got all these things, new content to do, the book to come out as well. So yeah. Mata 252, you haven't played much yet? You haven't played? Okay. Don't worry about playing this. Watch other people play it and see whether it's the game for you. That's my advice to you. Because you're gonna find some people who love it and some people who hate it, right? So what are the things that drive you nuts about the game? So that's the thing you have to look out for and ask other streamers that question. Because I, for one, I enjoy the game, but I like the game, but there's certain parts of the features of the game I don't like recruitment meetings and all that stuff that they said is so nice and fantastic. I don't really care about those. I don't find them really adding value to me because it's on a principle level, right? Because it's against my principles to have a lot of meetings. I hate that. I don't want to attend meetings. So I like the match engine changes, although there are certain things that haven't been fixed. To some people, set pieces is a big deal. Right? So if you don't want to play the game because of set pieces, the set pieces are unchanged. And you probably have to wait until FM 24 or 23. I don't know. Maybe FM 23 if you're lucky. Yeah. So it's not bad. Haven't bought it yet. Waiting for beta opinions. Okay, yeah, that's a good one, man. Whoever 24. But demo will come out right after beta. So give that a go as well. Don't try it out and see. Because I love, okay, for me, this is me. This is my opinion. I love FM22's match engine. I do. I honestly, there are some people who just hate it. They think there's nothing has changed. But pressing has changed. For me, I can make pressing work. I've seen other people who can't make pressing work. It's because they don't use all the tools at their disposal. Secondly, they don't understand their players, right? You gotta know your players. You gotta know whether you can pull off a certain mode of play. Look at how I panicked towards the later half of the game because I know my players can't finish. We saw it. We conceded a 90th minute goal more than once. And you gotta find a style. I won't say the game pressing is still good. You can still use plug and play tactics if you have 24 players in your team that are decent enough to do that. I'm not saying, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. More like you need about 15 players, right? So that's something that you want to look at. So you can wide centre backs, inverted wing backs have changed. Attacking playmakers. I mean, I've been playing with an attacking playmaker. He's just absolutely destroying teams. I mean, not really. I mean, we haven't destroyed a lot of teams, so he's playing well for whether I get my players back fit. I think it should be fine. Oh, middle block's working for. I am playing with a middle block at the moment. Yeah. Planning on playing a 4-2-4 with 2 DM and white target when you have the right players. 2 DM. That's like long ball football. That's like a middle. You're trying to soak them in. You want to hit one over the top, the white target man. I get what you're trying to do. White target man, and then maybe a DLF on no, maybe a pressing forward and attack and then advance forward, right? It can work, but teams are. It can work. It can work. I haven't really tried. I made a 4-2-4 very early. It worked, but it was more attacking than anything else. It was very attacking. Back post whip crosses seems OP. Yeah, back post whip crosses. I haven't really noticed any back post whip crosses. Are you talking about a diagonal like KDB kind of crosses? Back post whip. Yeah, the one. Yeah, those are very strong. If you can get the right kind of tactic, it's very, very strong. So because we have had a problem for a while because what people were doing was they were not able to get to the pocket because football has got 3 pockets, right? You want to try and create chances from. So these are the 3 main pockets we want to try and create chances for. Last year's FM21 didn't really do a good job in the pockets, so they were like either balls over the top. You couldn't really go around the block very effectively. A lot of people had that problem. They were having struggling with central attacking play, but now you can. You just have to find like I've been saying. I used an attacking playmaker just now. He nutmegged a guy for an assist from a central location. He had nutmegged the player. I was like, I never seen that before. The first time I ever seen a playmaker nutmeg another for an assist. Yeah, finishing 1-on-1, like I have the same issue. My striker, you have to find out whether it's a striker or your tactic, right? I know it's my striker because the XG is just nice and his shots on target is perfect. So he's just missing the chances. I just need to get a better finisher. Do you think the classic Pep tactic is easier? Yeah, definitely. Now you can make it more tactical. You can make it more attacking. 100%. It's actually doable in Football Manager right now. It is very doable. So you want to be going to do that, and you'll probably have a lot of fun with it as well. So it's definitely something that you want to do. Okay, guys, we're gonna rate someone right now. Okay, so we're gonna go rate someone. And let's see who we can rate, right? Okay, we're gonna go and rate McKins. Okay, we'll go and say hi to McKins. Say hi to him. He's also joined. So yes, it's a bit crazy as well. So what I want to do is we're gonna go and rate McKins at the moment. I'm kind of exhausted, so I want to call stream right now, and I want to go and get something to eat because I'm also very hungry. Yeah, I'm attempting with Newcastle, but the transition on Boost the Pep isn't very smooth. Ouch! Again, oh man, that would be painful. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. You've been absolutely fantastic, and thanks to all the guys who subbed today. There's so many of you I can't name you, but lovely. Thanks for all the follows. I truly appreciate it. You guys are phenomenal. We go rate McKin. Say hello to the good old man or the young boy in this case because I'm the old one. So you guys stay safe. Go in there and I am like, okay, just drop a few nuts on him. Okay, I'll just put it in the chat. Go in there, just drop all these nuts on his stream, man. Just dump all the nuts you can on his stream. Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys. You guys stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you again soon.